What, fungus? Something about foot fungus. Hello. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Nice.
You
Dude, round of applause.
You looked like you were holding back something. I'm like, is he gonna like shout when we start?
Go now, Prince.
Wait.
Perfect.
Hello, welcome back to Adventures Trackless C. Slight retcon from last session, where we're in the ruins of one of the very first human kingdoms in Torel, where you're trying to find the this king's tomb that apparently leads to the Shade Walk or the Shadow Walk. They interchange it. It's the Shadowfell mirrored version of Chult, essentially. And you guys got to explore a mage tower, and you guys fixed the teleportation circle in there, so you guys can use that to teleport.
Hang on, you were muted.
Oh. Stargate joke and you ruined it.
I'm sorry. Continue, Scott.
Oh, I was going to let him if he wanted. Anyway, the...
I was like, how did we get to Abydos already?
Yeah, Stargate joke.
Okay, there we go.
We got shown the image of the thing. Of the,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
looked awful.
Yeah, that's a Stargate. Like, straight up.
Which, I mean, if you're going to use a reference, that is
It's a good reference, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you guys were heading over to this one building that was off to the left, away from the main, it was like a garden area.
He's gone quiet because I just asked the DM if this is the same day as I got shanked into oblivion.
No.
By the assassins?
Oh, no, it's not. Definitely not.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I don't have my notes because I missed a day or two at work and I left them there because I'm like, oh, they're heavy. I'll just get them next tomorrow. Yep.
It happens. And while you were swimming through the water on your way there, these giant crocodiles, not giant sharks, giant crocodiles circled around you. And they were getting ready to attack. So I'll need everybody to roll initiative. I got the NPCs already rolled, and I got Varth rolled.
Oh, cool. When you say NPCs, you mean Tess and Song and shit?
Yeah. And shit. Her name's now shit.
I don't have enhance ability up anymore.
I rolled a 9.
Oh. 9 total?
Yep.
Oh, shit, I rolled really well.
7?
Dice trail for you.
I have to find my initiative modifier. Dirty 20.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, shit. Dagger on the ball.
What did the Baron get?
17.
Nice.
All right. So we'll say these... Let me double check. These 3 giant crocodiles were circling around you, and they looked like they were going away. Almost like they're a shark tactic. Oh, weird. And then one is coming up behind, but you guys have such baller passive perceptions. Even in the swamp water, even with their stealth checks, you easily see it, and they don't get their surprise round. And it's one of them is quickly swimming towards you guys from right behind you. And Dagger gets to go first. It's the size of Jaws. It's a large-sized crocodile.
Cool. I only see one of them, right?
Yeah, there were clearly 3, though.
Okay, cool. I can't think of any swamp fish, so I'm gonna point at that thing and try and make it a snail. I'm using polymorph.
Okay, my bad. It is
Because,
not...
I don't want it to die, because if it drowns, then it just turns back into an alligator. So it has to be something that can breathe swamp water.
It is not large size. My bad. That's what normal crocodiles are. This is huge size.
Oh, what a joy! Yay! Why am I opening the monster app? I need fucking spells.
What is your DC?
Good question. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you're on,
17.
back up. It just barely made it.
Ah, you fucking dick. Okay.
So it goes near, goes back to normal.
Okay. Then I'm gonna give the bear an inspiration.
Yay!
Okay. Is that Dagger's turn?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Baron, it is 50 feet away from the party at 6 o'clock from where you guys were originally swimming.
50 feet. 50. There's only one?
You'll only see one currently.
One that we see.
It's swamp water, so your visible radius is very short. In fact, it's just a dark blur at 50 feet.
Then I will. Is it seem aggressive?
Yes.
I mean, I just tried to cast a spell on it. It's probably going to eat me in a few seconds.
I mean,
you've
friendly aggressive.
Baron's been in jungles and tropic stuff all the time. You've probably fought or encountered crocodiles before. They only move quick when they're trying to go in for a kill, and it's moving quick towards you guys.
Okay, I will attempt to chill touch him, which is neither cold nor touch.
Best spell ever.
So, perfectly named.
Aged well. Like bread.
18? Does 18 hit?
18 definitely hits.
Okay, so it takes...
Look it up. 3d8 damage now?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
12 necrotic damage, and it cannot heal until next turn.
Oh man, that...
Yeah, you really stopped that cleric alligator.
Yeah, so the hand just appears, slaps him in the face.
There's like one with
Just mute clapping.
their little alligator hands, you know, and it's just got like a scepter for no reason. And
Just like carrying it in its mouth. Fantastic.
You can hear very muffled because it's underwater. Like the hiss of the crocodile. It's a very low, deep hiss. It's something that'd be really hard to enact. But it is Tess's turn.
Cool. It's how many feet away from us?
Still 50 feet.
Cool. Yeah, she's gonna shoot it. There ain't anything else she can do.
Underwater?
Oh, she has a crossbow.
Okay.
She does not have advantage on this, and she only gets one attack. Okay, well that's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. Four.
She's shooting at an elephant-sized crocodile, so it'd be pretty easy to hit.
For 8 damage.
8. Okay.
And then she is going to try and get like next to Chung, so that ideally when this thing comes after Chung, she can backstab it.
Okay, it is Chung's turn, so that works out.
Cool. She fuck. We're swimming.
I mean, don't have time and place for this.
Okay, all right now. She has a 40-foot walking speed, but that doesn't mean shit because we're underwater. So it would be 20. So she's going to hold until... Wait, does she have a ranged weapon?
Oh, a noise just happened.
Oh.
It looks like Jeanette just cheered a little bit.
Thanks,
Jeanette.
Thanks, Jeanette.
I'm going with Sean's rules.
I think she has a longbow, by the way, Kat.
Oh, cool. Because I don't have that shit written down. I haven't updated their stats in fucking forever.
Yay!
Yay!
Jeanette, I'm going with Sean's rules for that bit bar. But when it gets to 100, everybody will get a crit, not just one person.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yay!
See? There we go. All right, roll me D100.
I need to find my other D10. Sorry.
D100 as we use the critical hit table in Xanathar's Lost Notes to everything else. Available now on the DM skill.
27.
27.
Fuck.
I mean, if it was holding something, it would not be holding it right now.
Oh, well.
You still do the crit
Its
damage.
imaginary cleric scepter is all gone.
Yeah, it's like, no, my scepter. To the The crocodile god, which there probably was in older editions. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, there probably is, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, there definitely is.
Sobek.
Oh yeah,
He
Egyptian.
He's in the
Yeah,
realms.
Egyptian god.
He's actually in the realms because the Egyptian gods came into the realms.
Yeah. It happens.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out whether her stuff applies to range attacks or not. Savage attacks does not, but I'm trying to figure out whether brutal critical does.
Brutal.
Because it has to be a for savage attacks, it has to be a melee. Brutal critical.
Oh, muscles. Did a lot of lifting.
And sweet, fuck that. All right, well, it's is it 2d8 or 1d8 for being the crit?
It's 2d8.
Okay, cool.
It'd be double the normal damage dice.
Wow, that is uninspiring. That is a big ol'
30.
wait for it. 6
Okay.
on a crit.
It got shot in the eye. You guys can't see that, but it did get shot in the eye.
I mean,
Not enough to blind that eye, but
she's like, I don't use, but fuck nuts. She might have needed to roll a disadvantage on that.
it's fine. It's whatever. It happens. Varth's turn. As I assume Chung is just spending all of her movement to just be able to not sink into the abyss below.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see.
She will probably try and swim closer to it with her movement. Swim her 20 forward.
Varth says, nope. And he casts reverse gravity.
Oh.
And you see the crocodile, along with the water that it's in, just go whoop straight up.
Only we had a...
Boss, since when could you do that?
Probably for a while. I have the universe is controlling me right now, and it's on my character sheet. So
Okay, don't let him smoke that shit again,
It's
please.
not like your normal accent.
I know it's the swamp water.
The swamp water.
Let
It's like stuck in the gills.
me double check reverse gravity.
Get off my property!
I would think it would get a save of some kind.
I think so.
I look up reverse gravity and it pulls up actual like physics stuff, and I'm like, oh wait.
We don't want real math in my game. Come on, game designer.
They need to make a dex save to grab onto a fixed object.
Oh, there isn't any. So whoop.
And it's no hands with which to grab.
It's not close enough to grab one of you with its mouth.
Thank
hold on
God
to
we
something.
didn't swim up there. Jesus Christ.
Ah!
Okay, let's see. 50 foot. Oh, okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, from your guys' view, this big shadowy figure just went. Just looked like it ascended, like it just went up to heaven or something. Just whoa.
What the fuck did you do?
He says in Aquan reverse gravity.
Reverse
What?
gravity. It reversed the gravity and the area.
That sounds pretty baller. Yeah, no, I'm into
Neat.
that. Okay.
That's his turn. So it's their turn.
No. Can do nothing. It's in the air.
Another
Oh,
one.
no. It's making a tornado.
Another one's just coming into view. And let's see. I just want to double check their intelligence.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
wait.
it swims into that area and immediately flies upwards.
Hmm?
And it looks really confused.
For what it's worth, I feel like there isn't water there. Because, like, it's reversed.
Water would fill in.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, it's really confused. It's raining upwards in that spot essentially.
It's like, ooh.
And then the third one is not coming from that direction. It's coming slightly from the left. So that one swims over. But too bad for it. This spell has a 50-foot radius, so it also goes whoop.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that the entire time that water is flooding in, it's also going up. He just created an upside down waterfall.
Yeah.
It's a really good way to drain a swamp now that I think about it.
Yeah, but then what the fuck do you do with the water now that's up there?
You can actually feel you can feel like water moving towards that. Not enough to pull you guys, but you can feel the current. And that's That's their turns. Wow.
That's all
Azra.
3 of them?
Yeah. I just shut down myself. It's really weird. Really weird.
Well, that encounter is over. Cool, let's go.
You guys, I'll say you
Bye.
guys are maybe like 5 feet below the water surface. So, you wanted to swim up. So you can see them.
Shit, I
Do we
forgot. I
even
still...
see them?
No, you currently, you
Do
don't...
we even see them?
No, not
Okay.
not we're underwater anyway.
Do we just want to beat meat and get the fuck out of here, you guys?
That's what I was thinking. Varth, how long can you hold concentration on that thing?
Let me check. A minute. Yeah, we should just go.
Okay, let's book it.
Yeah, bye.
We're gonna swim quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure you don't want a fireball?
Tempting, but I don't know where they are, and I don't want to just,
you
set
know,
half the swamp on fire.
being the fire specialist that you are, that them being in water would half the damage automatically.
Yeah.
Oh,
I ain't about this half fire business,
Oh,
fam.
you're only gonna do 54 damage instead of 108.
Which it should have been 112. I forgot about my evocation bonus.
Nice.
Not that it's important, but just
They
so
were
everyone
still
knows.
super dead.
So,
Yeah.
so you guys book it. We'll say you guys book
big
it as fast
popcorn
as you
everywhere.
can with Chung. She's the one that's kind of the anchor of the party that you guys are dragging along.
No, Vorm
Did you mean
that's
me?
walking across the bottom of the swamp is actually the anchor.
All right, so
I have the shield guardian on a leash.
what we do is 2 people, like one person grab an arm, another arm, and 2 legs. So 4 of us grab each limb, and we just carry Chung. Just swim like this. So she's.
I feel like that's gonna make us slower and thus make everyone slower.
That wasn't my thing. I'm not the smart one in the group.
I'm flying above the swamp because
I
fuck this
feel
shit.
like the fuck am I talking about? All of us can fucking fly. What are we doing?
I didn't say anything last session. You guys are just like, let's go swim, and I'm just like, okay. You guys
Yeah,
swim.
no, fuck that noise. I can fly, bitches.
All right, so we all fly.
Yeah, initiative's done. So you guys all fly out of the water, and you see reverse waterfall, and you see 3 huge-sized gators just spinning around in this reverse waterfall that's like 100-foot tall, and they're like at the top, and they're just like they're constantly going between reverse gravity and normal gravity, so they're just like flipping at the end point.
I feel like they're probably going to give up once they land.
They don't.
I don't think we really need to worry about them anymore.
They don't look focused on you guys at all. In fact, they just look.
Oh yeah, their entire world just literally turned upside down.
One of them actually throws up a bit, but you guys are far away.
Oh wait, what? Oh god, that's like the
Hey,
most
you didn't do
disgusting
that.
cat barf I've ever heard of, or imagined. All right, I'm gonna go throw our dinner in the oven. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Continue without me.
So, with that, you guys easily circumvent that encounter and go to this spot of land where is this building with a green jade theme to it.
Did we want to just skip this and go straight to the shadow plane where Mesro is?
I
I
I
believe
don't know where we're going.
Dagger wanted to go here, I think. He wanted to explore as much of these ruins as possible beforehand. I wasn't sure if you guys could come back here.
I mean, if we have to.
Although we can because we have the teleport circle
Yeah.
digits now. But
Yeah.
it's fine.
Pull out my phone book. Yep.
Your arcane tablet.
I have one of those the ring bound telephone number holders that's
Oh, yeah.
alphabetized.
I've been wanting to get one of those for work because they have everything on post-its on the wall. It's really annoying. My handwriting sucks.
This large building sits on a plateau surrounded by fields of twisted trees and brush. The path leading through the trees to the entrance, which are torn off to the hinges. The top of the once domed roof is now completely destroyed. As you guys fly over to here, do you land here, or are you guys just gonna stay flying? Because you can.
I mean, I'll probably hover just off the ground if everyone else lands, because that's what I like to do.
Okay. As you guys move in on the land a little bit, guys have good enough perception checks, I'm not even going to have you roll for it. You see ghostly figures randomly appearing and disappearing, and they seem to be fleeing away from this building.
Fuck off, ghost.
And they appear to be mostly city folk with some children among them.
City folk, they don't belong in this swamp. Let's get them.
I mean, maybe they belonged in the swamp when it was a city.
Narlands.
Nice.
It's like playing on loop, where like they appear at one spot, kind of closer to this building, and they seem to be running away in panic, and then maybe 10 feet from you, they disappear again.
Do we see any? Can I like? What do their outfits look like if they're wearing little ghostly outfits? Or is it just
their
like,
outfits.
oh,
Their outfits probably look like some things that Dagger's probably shown you from some of her archaeology things, where people ancient Cholton outfits. They're definitely civilian. Cool. It's nothing royal at all. One lady's got like old. Yeah, but one lady's got like that the big towel wrap where they get like the baby as like a backpack kind of wrap.
Mm-hmm.
And
we ran into NPCs?
Ghosts.
Specters.
Oh boy.
They're border guys kind of thing, stuck in a loop. Maybe.
They appear to be running away from this ziggurat. You guys are alright on this building.
That's a good sign.
And they seem to be in a loop as they're
Dang it. I thought about that Pompeii thing with the guy taking one out.
We'll have to post a picture
the hero among all of them. Absolutely. The guy who said fuck it and he meant it seriously.
No, he said fuck me.
Yeah.
Anyway, they continue running and vanishing into the air. They seem to notice.
Azra goes, well, that probably means we're meant to go that way.
They seem to actually notice you, but they don't interact with you guys at all. It's more of they run and they don't try to run through you. They try to run around you.
I'm gonna put my hand out so that one of them runs through it and see what happens. See if they bump off me or not.
You do that, and they kind of start tripping, like they thought that they were going to get hit by your arm, and didn't, and they just keep running in panic. Then disappear.
Oh, they don't know they're dead, fam.
Oh.
You're all dead.
Bye.
Yeah, nailed it. Perfect.
Just the bedside manner is amazing. Anyway.
It's amazing. It's the best.
I am amazing. I know.
Oh my god. So is there a front door to the ziggurat that we can see? Or no, we're are we at the ziggurat? We're at the other building.
This sanctuary. The doors look like they have been torn off by the hinges. Inward. Like, so you see them pretty much half buried in mud and stuff. Like, it's been that way since whatever happened to the city happened.
Broke inward like somebody was trying to get in from outside?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess here we go.
Oh, it's a dome-shaped roof, but the dome itself has been collapsed. You can tell that much.
I kind of like what we did last time. The invisibility plus stealthy mixed stealth. Anybody want to creep ahead? Invisible.
Who's our stealthy person?
I'm average, but if I'm invisible, I'm way better. Tess is amazing. Look, she's already fucking gone. I have no idea where she is.
Most people, when they are invisible, are better at stealth.
Baron, bite me. I swear to Christ, if you come near me, I will stab you. Oh, cool. I am not average at stealthy. I have a +4.
I'm pretty good. I have a +7.
That's better than mine.
I just got the vampire joke. I forgot the Baron is a vampire. I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh man, the swamp water is still affecting my voice. Oh look, I got random Rick drool going. That's what I think I sound like now.
Yeah, Baron, do you want to make Azra invisible, maybe?
Okay, she's invisible.
Cool. This ended really badly last time we did it. Let's go!
I mean, it didn't really, though.
Well, that's true.
It
We
was
could have.
fucking great.
Did the window switch?
Yes, they did.
I don't think... Did I? Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm-
My Zoom closed for a second because I was switching internet.
Yeah, I moved them around. Fine.
I'm house sitting at my brother's and I still have to use my phone because this internet is shit.
It's Australia, from what here.
I know.
It's that way everywhere.
Pray for us.
At least you got kangaroos.
They don't have Wi-Fi, man.
Well, they need to get at
Dude,
it.
if every kangaroo was a Wi-Fi router, there would be one in every home.
You just see them on the side of the road with the yellow vests.
Oh my
They're like
God.
setting up wiring.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Anyone comes over to ask what they're doing, they just punch them in the face.
I mean...
They actually kick more than punch. They like scratch, but they can kind of like lean back on their tail and then kick you in the face. It's really like, I was going to say funny, but also like, you'll die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard they are quite.
They'll fuck you up.
I just think the stereotypical picture I've seen of like a male kangaroo and he's got like super
With
swole
the boxing
arms.
gloves on.
Yeah.
I still find it funny where I'm like, I expected that sentence to go like, oh yeah, no, they'll fuck you up. And you're like, no, you'll die.
You'll just,
You
straight
just
up.
die.
Yeah.
That's why they haven't started them in D&D yet. They're too lethal.
I'm like, yeah, like CR 75.
They're like, we can't balance this out. It's as strong as a T-Rex.
Yes.
Ooh, we need to create a dire group. Dire
A
kangaroo.
dire kangaroo.
Yeah.
That sounds
Ooh.
nightmarish and amazing.
A diarrhea? No, that sounds too
No.
much like another word.
Yeah, it really does.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Oh, anyway,
Giving me
you guys
thoughts.
head into the sanctuary, into the main hall. Well, Azra does. Azra, give me a stealth check at advantage because you're invisible.
Oh god,
Tess-
oh god.
Tess is sneaking along beside her with her cloak up.
Ooh, not bad. Taking the first one.
Oh, thank God for advantage from the cloak.
25.
Ooh, okay.
19.
I rolled an 18 on the die.
I rolled a 7.
Cool.
She does one thing and she does it really fucking good.
Yeah.
You can see when you go into the entranceway, you're in a main hall. The stonework bears tiny flakes of green that reflect off of any bright light shined upon it, and the only real light coming in here is from daylight coming through the collapsed hole in the roof, up further ahead in the next room.
Okay. For what it's worth, Tess has her dark vision goggles on.
On the west wall, there seems to be a large stone mural, but with it's in low light, so it's kind of hard to depict from here. But it definitely looks damaged and scorched.
I think Azra wants to look at the scorch marks.
Tess like tries to guess where Azra is to nudge her and be like, "Hey, you've got a friend," but can't figure out what the fuck she is because she's invisible. And you
Just does
rolled
the
better.
chicken dance.
You rolled better than her stealth check. She has no idea where the fuck you are based on her passive perception.
I just
Her
go,
perception is like 14.
wow.
She can't
I
find
just go-
herself.
Yeah, I just go hee 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 as I go past her.
I think
But really quiet.
I think I sent you the map for this last week, but
You did.
Yes, you did.
That's on
I forgot
Discord
to look
somewhere.
at it.
it's the one that's labeled Jade Sanctuary. You're in room 1, coming in from the south. Well,
Cool.
since the compass is diagonal from the
From
southeast.
the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, kudos to
Okay.
them for that, not having the entranceway at south and everything you gotta go to is the north, like
It's
most
true.
maps.
Good adventurers go north, I guess.
I just love the Lord of the Rings ent that's like, when they were heading south, he's like, it always feels like I'm going downhill.
Mood.
God, I love those Ents. They were adorable in their own Enty way. So, yeah, you go up towards it, and you can see... you're just looking at the scorch marks. You're not really investigating the mural at all. Just more the damage, right?
I mean, the scorch marks were an excuse to look at the mural, let's be honest.
Okay. You can give me a history check.
Oh god, I'm not very good at this, but I will try. That is... What is math?
Yep, that makes sense.
Math, sorry, a 16.
16.
Yeah, Tess isn't like her sister. She got a big old 5.
Nice.
It doesn't. It doesn't look super historically valuable at all. That's Tess's assessment, because that's what she's a treasure hunter. So that's
like I don't see
Very good.
treasure. I don't see treasure. I don't see monsters.
But-
This
it's
is a
lame.
gold leaf. I don't
It's
care.
useless.
it depicts a towering humanoid with a beast's head, decorated in greens and reds. The figure is surrounded by ancient beasts, many resembling dinosaurs and winged serpents. The figure is pointing towards a grand multi-tiered structure. Small humanoids march in the direction of the towering figure, or the direction that this towering figure is pointing. Azra, you know that this towering figure is Ubtao, and this depicts Ubtao leading humankind to Chult.
Cool. Did you guys hear the church bell start ringing? That freaked me out. As soon as you said Ubtao, it was like, dong.
I genuinely thought that was my alarm for a second because I have to go get the pizza out of the oven. I'll be right back.
I thought it was Madi's water Genasi casting Toll the Dead.
Toll the dead.
Toll the dead. Toll.
Release to Kraken. Ding, ding, ding. Anyway. So yeah, that's that. That's what's in the main hall.
Cool.
In room 1, if you have the map up.
Yes. Like just in the like on one of the walls.
It's on the west wall. So to your
Cool.
left.
Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna poke my head in one of the doorways very quietly, see what I can see in there.
Poke your head into the hallways, and it's just mostly deteriorated rock sculptures, rubble from the ceiling where it collapsed.
Mm.
You doubt there's much in there, but you could dig through the rubble if you really wanted to search thoroughly. But that's physical labor, and you're a wizard, so
Fuck that shit.
yeah.
I'm keeping my like magical feelers out. I don't have detect magic prepared because I'm an idiot. But I'm gonna try and like, if I see anything arcane, I'm looking for it. But if not, we're just gonna keep going.
You know, there's only so many spells you can have memorized at a time.
It's
I
true.
can
I'm just,
I can understand
Too
not having
smart.
it.
too smart for my own good. That's the excuse anyway.
Meanwhile, outside, Baron, you notice some splashing in the water behind you. And you turn around and you see the shield guardian coming out of the water and just catching up with you guys.
Hello.
It looks over at you and it's got like seaweed and stuff dripped all over it. Just covered in mud. It almost looks like a clay golem in a way.
It's okay. It's okay.
You see like this mud clay just of it. But yeah, just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
the shield guardian did make it. So you go further in. There's those 2 doors.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say they're still intact, but they're open.
Okay.
Oh, as intact as a ancient rotting wooden door can be.
There's still some door left.
Yeah.
No.
You're pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Tess first. We're gonna go through probably the left one. I don't know.
Okay. She goes in first,
Mm-hmm.
and then her hand pops out in the door frame and gives you one of her thieves' cant symbols to tell you it's clear.
Cool.
And you're heading here, and you this might have been like a meeting room, some kind of chamber, but it now is definitely a great battle happened here. Piles of bones lie around the area. A dais, which once might have been for a small altar, has been shattered. And these bones look like maybe humanoid. I don't know. It's not like a very clear like a skeleton laying down nearby. It's just random bones here and there.
Hmm.
And
How old do these bones look? Like, have they been here like for many, many years, or like?
give me a medicine check.
Oh God, I'm making all the checks today.
Well, you're scouting ahead.
Okay, that's a natural one, so never mind.
These look old.
Total of 2.
But this one over here looks like it's a fresh one. Whatever.
Just chew on it experimentally, and then I pretend I didn't do that.
It tastes like swamp.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, I got some that tastes like swamp.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. IPA, gross. Why would anyone have that?
I slipped
I
it.
don't know why my dad bought those.
I just realized I don't have to be embarrassed because Tess can't see me. So she just saw a bone just like approach my face, hover there, and then get thrown backwards.
I was thinking you were just being like a certain garbage, which I know, tiefling, that just like
A little bit.
whatever.
I apologize if y'all heard me yell. Apparently our oven mitts are useless.
No.
I burned the living shit out of my fingers.
Take a whole new meaning to burning hands.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I said that and I'm like, wow, that was really douchey. Anyway,
It's fine.
so
I said burn the shit, but it's not that bad. It's mostly just
Azra and Tess moved further ahead from the main room. That mural depicts Uptau leading humankind to Chult. Is what they were able to assess. And in the next room, it looked like it was some kind of meeting chamber of some kind. Like there was a big battle here at some point. And there's a few old bones lying around. And Azra rolled a nat 1 on her medicine check, so she has no idea what these bones are for or how old they are or anything.
These bones.
What probably concerning you a little bit more is in the back wall is caved in, and it looks like it goes into a cave further in.
Cool. Well, do we want to tell the others to come into the first little bit and then we'll keep going forwards, Jess?
She's like, well, I was uninterestedly like describing the mural to Chung, and then she described it to Dag, and the only thing that Chung said is that Dag won't shut up, and she's just yelling about random historical shit. She says maybe she might know who the guy is, but I don't give a shit.
Oh, also, your shield guardian just caught up with you, is another thing you mentioned. It's covered in mud and clay. And a random string, like a random string of kelp or whatever.
It just like brushed some of it off like the sigil on his head. It's like, you got this, buddy. Good job.
He doesn't seem affected by it at all, so
He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. In fact, the slope going into this cave-in area where that number 3 is on the map is quite steep. It's more like a pit.
Cool. I fly then.
Tess is she's gonna try and stay close to the ground, but she does have winged boots if she starts to actually like slide too much.
Yeah, I like to think that the more uncomfortable Azra gets, the higher she gets off the ground, just like out of instinct.
Yeah, well, like she's a thief, so it's not like she's unaccustomed to dealing with climbing precarious places.
Okay, so how fast do you? You're stealthing still, so you slowly fly
reasonably
down
Yeah.
into there.
Like half speed, probably.
Okay. And
Keep an eye out for traps or
it seems to expand into a much bigger hole. This pit.
cool.
And as you're flying down, and Tess is flying down as well.
She was sticking close to the ground, sliding down. But if she thinks she's gonna like careen out of control, then she'll use her wing boots to hover like a few inches off the ground.
Okay. If she wasn't flying, she'd have to like literally climb her way down. It's kind of
Oh, okay. Then, she'll just use her boots.
Okay. Both. Okay. Both Tess and Azra need to give me dexterity saving throw.
No.
Oh boy.
It's really what I'm good at.
Is this a trap?
It is, but it's not in that mechanical sense.
Oh, okay. So Dungeon Delver wouldn't work. Okay. Because Dungeon Delver gives her advantage on saves to avoid traps.
Oh no.
Or resist traps.
So that's 2 dice in the dice jail.
Oh boy. Oh great. Super duper. Well, that's not that bad. That's a hang on, math. How the fuck does it work? 17.
17. Look on the. Oof. Okay, give me a second.
I'm getting a new D20.
Oof, not the sound you want to hear from your GM after rolling a saving throw.
Yeah.
coming out of the pit in an ambush, who has buried themselves in the ground, appears a dragon with black scales, a very skeletal, spiny face with horns that go down like this. And the first thing that you see is a spray of acid, but hit both of you, as both of you fail your saving throw and take 56 acid damage.
Okay.
2 smaller ones appear out of the side walls, and we'll need to roll initiative.
Cool. So how about not this? Is Azra's first thought.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta make an adjustment on my character sheet, on my post-it note character sheet, for what Tess's hit points are. Because I was like, nah, it's fine. She don't need hit point totals. It's fine.
Now she does. I got a 9 initiative.
Oh, same as last time.
Yep.
Okay, let me roll. Oh, of course. Okay.
Great. Super duper. Fantastic.
Super D-duper.
5.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So this is going well, then.
On a completely different note. Thank you, Jeanette, for subscribing again this month.
Thanks, Jeanette!
Fair warning, Tess is screaming into the telepathic crown thing that you gave her. Fuck, dragon! Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, it's literally telepathy. That would be the first thing that comes out of her head when she gets fucking sprayed with acid. You
immediately hear like a growl noise coming from inside. Everybody outside. It's very clearly something happened before you even hear the screaming from the comm.
So evasion says that if I roll a dex save and I succeed, I take no damage. If I fail, I only take half.
You would take half.
Of that?
You would take half.
So it was 56, right?
Yes. Or no. Yeah, 56.
Okay, so 27, I think.
Yep.
Sweet.
Wait. Yep. Okay. So, do you guys know Draconic? Does Tess know Draconic?
Tess does not. Dagger does.
Does Azra?
No, Azra doesn't. She only knows Infernal.
Okay.
Which she is currently swearing in at the top of her lungs.
Noticed your window is cut off. My bad. Maddie's specifically. And
it's fine.
So it says something and growls and hisses, and both Azra and Tess need to give me wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom?
Yes. Actually, wait, let me double check how far away the rest of you are.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you're out of range. You're fine.
Oh, thank God. That's 17 on the die, plus...
That's not bad. That's a 15.
Okay. Tess is frightened.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I am frightened, and I'm not even there.
Yeah, so it can re-roll every turn. At the end of every time Tess goes, you can re-roll that.
Okay, cool.
The two
she doesn't go for
smaller,
8 years at 5 initiative.
The 2 smaller black dragons Don't see Azra.
Cool.
Azra technically hasn't taken any actions to remove the spell invisibility, and Baron's the one concentrating on it. So you're still technically invisible.
Sweet.
Tess isn't.
Not for long.
So both the babies breathe their acid at her. You're still in range of one of their breath attacks.
Cool.
So
okay.
Azra needs to make 1 save. But Tess needs to make 2 dex saves.
Cool.
Not the words I would be using.
That's another 17.
That's a 2 on the die. Everybody goes to dice jail.
So 17 and 23.
Okay. Azra, what was your total? Was it 2?
3. No, 4 for dexterity.
Okay.
It's shit.
Okay. Azra, you take 22 acid damage.
Cool, I'm unconscious.
Fuck.
You're still invisible.
That's worse.
Shit.
Nobody knows.
Oh, fuck.
Just something to keep in mind.
She's flying.
Yeah.
Does it require concentration?
She
I cast invisible.
No, but the boots.
The boots.
The boots,
I think they do.
that's like your movement. I kind of as like an innate flight in a way, so you would fall. Not enough, because you weren't super high up that it would take damage or aka a tick on the death fails. I'm not going to have that.
Thank God.
But Tess would have taken 22 damage because she succeeded both of them. So it was only half. So half that would be a total of 5.
Well, if I succeed, I take nothing because evasion.
She took nothing from either breath attack.
Thank God, because she would be hurting.
Oh boy!
Tess's turn.
Yeah. Tess is going fuck. She doesn't even know Azra's down.
Nope.
She doesn't know.
She does
Azra,
not.
where are you? Yeah, no, she's just yelling, Azra, where are you? Because she.
You might have heard a scream.
Give me a perception check.
I mean, for what it's worth, her invisible prone form is probably still covered in acid.
Because normally she would have heard Azra hit the ground, but there's a dragon roaring at her, and she's scared shitless right now.
That's fair. That's fair.
You would have heard me go,
really good. That's a 21.
Okay, she heard a thud to her left.
Okay, she's gonna say, we're hurt. Azra's maybe really hurt. I don't know. Yeah, fuck, help. Yeah, that's and she's gonna try and use her. She has to use her movement to. Does she know where that thud? What direction that thud came
from? With that perception check, she does see a clear indentation in the mud of where Azra is
she's
currently.
Gonna try and move to Azra.
Azra is
and
currently
drag her
rolling down the hill.
Yeah, she's grabbing Azra and just gonna try and just start dragging her out.
In order to do so, she would have to move forward, and she can't because she's frightened.
She can't.
As they came from below, and she's rolling down the hill.
Yeah, she's running back as fast as she can to her friends so that she can tell us exactly what's going on so it doesn't have to come through Chung. Because I imagine right now the stream of consciousness that Chung's getting is just like wild panic.
Slightly unintelligible.
Yeah, because like it's telepathy. So I feel like you have to consciously make a sentence.
Yeah.
And how far back can she move on a turn? Because I'm assuming she's dashing.
She's indeed dashing. So she can move movement 30, action to dash, bonus action to dash, so 90 feet.
Okay, so she's back in the main hallway. She's not out of the building yet.
Okay, and she's just gonna start yelling her fucking head off.
She's maybe 10 feet away from the door. You guys can clearly see her, and she's just like...
dragging out of the where Azra is. She's down, I think.
And
that's her turn.
and on that note, now everybody else can roll initiative.
Dice, please don't fuck me. Please don't fuck me.
Because holy crap.
I mean, it's not the worst.
Thanks, Varth. Your rolls carried over.
Dagger got a 13.
Okay. What did the Baron get?
12.
12?
12.
Chung has her average one, right?
Yeah, was that 13? Right?
13, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're 13.
Yeah, it does make sense that Dag and Chung would act first to go save Tess.
Dagger
Or would act at
be
the same time.
13 to greater.
She would be, yeah.
Alright, so the dragons go first with their initiative count of 18.
Cool. Great. Awesome. Super duper. They can't find her, right?
We'll see.
She's not attempting to stealth, but she still is invisible. Oh.
I also haven't made a death save, by the way. But be that as it may.
On the next round, I believe. Yeah, on next time it's your turn, because it hasn't gone a full round yet.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if we'd done that yet.
Yeah, because Tess actually got a lower initiative than you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I rolled a now 1.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so no one gets to see this, but one of the babies hears the tumbling, and they're gonna go play with their food. So it's flying down towards Azra.
Maybe?
And,
Because she's invisible?
Cool.
and it searches for your body, which was very easy to find.
Great.
He's fun.
And you don't even get to fully roll all the way down the hill when it grabs you by the ankle.
Mm-hmm. I feel nothing because I'm unconscious, so that's good.
The magic boot just flutters uselessly.
Hmm. Yeah, the boots trying to like smack it with the wings, like.
And it makes baby dragon draconic noises.
Great.
Not cute, like tiny little squeak hissing, because it's a medium-sized dragon still. But
Jesus, she's dinner.
yeah, this isn't the retroverse baby dragons where it's like, oh, cute. It's like palm of my hand. So the mom and the other one fly out. Before anyone gets to act outside, a dragon flies out of where the roof was. And just
Ignore that DM, Scotty. It was to the wrong person.
Okay.
I just asked the DM what was his initiative.
Yeah.
Yes, that is accurate.
And Baron, do you know Draconic? Wait, does Varth know Draconic?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay, that's fine, because clearly Tess did not respond when it said stuff in Draconic before. So, it'll say this in common.
Oh, okay. Well, Dag knows it.
It says...
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey!
Thanks, Kevin.
More food to play with. Excellent.
Rude.
Yeah.
Adrenith, go have fun. And all of you need to give me wisdom saving throws. As she, like, spreads her wings out and looks all ferocious.
Fuck. Baron, I believe you still have an inspiration dice if you want to use it. If you so need to.
These dragons do not have names, but I gave them names.
What's the inspiration dice?
It's a D12.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm fucking baller.
Hmm. 22.
Okay?
Thank you, inspiration.
Cool. Glad you got it. Cool. Sweet.
Isn't Chung immune to it or has advantage?
Only when she's raging, but she got a 15. Yeah, so Dag got she got a 3.
Okay. The Baron's the only one that passed.
Alright.
Cool.
Holy shit. Okay. That was their turn. I think up next is Dagger. You're currently frightened. At the end of your turn, you can do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
The little baby dragon looks like it's heading right for you.
Cool. Give me just a second to look at a spell.
Oh, just so you know, Blake has a end of the initiative. He's got a 4. He's the very last.
Great. Okay. Helpful.
Yeah.
Would this be considered a other magical effect? Fear?
What? A other magical effect?
Okay, so Circle of Power. For the duration, each friendly creature in the area has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Would Dragon Fear and Dragon Breath weapons count?
I would say Dragon Fear. And yeah, they're innately magical beings, I would think. No, that makes sense.
Cool. That's what I'm doing. And it's flying out toward us, right?
The baby dived down, like they went upwards, and then the baby like dived straight for you specifically. It's looking right at you as it's flying. And the bigger one, the one that looks like it has like a 50-foot wingspan, is flying over top of you currently.
Because like in her mind, it might make sense to take shelter inside. But I don't know if she technically can, because that might mean moving closer to it.
It's currently above, so as long as you don't try to go up.
Okay, then she's running full tilt into this place and hoping at least if we're in a building, there's less it's less likely to be able to move around. And she's yelling, "Keep up with me!" And you guys actually see she recites like this ancient ass war poem, and there's actually like a visible aura around her. It's a 30-foot aura. Everybody within that aura has advantage on saving throws versus magical effects and spells. And I'm booking it to my sister and my unconscious wizard friend.
Okay, you just get to your sister, we'll say, with your dash. And you both are in, like, with the map.
I thought she was only like 10 feet away from me.
From the door.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, you, do you stop at her, or do you keep going? Now I think about it.
I'm gonna keep going, because I know Azra is fucked up.
Okay, you get to the 2 doorways that lead to room 2.
Okay.
Either door, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
That's your turn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Chung's turn. Chung is frightened.
Chung, first off, would like to rage.
Wisdom saving throw for you at advantage.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Sweet. Oh, that's better. That's better. That's a, was Dagger's wisdom saving throw. Not super great. That's a 15.
Okay, you are still frightened.
Okay. Chung, however, is going to rage at the start of her turn, which I believe ends while she is raging. She is immune to being charmed and or frightened.
Yes.
And then she just heard that her girlfriend's in trouble, so she's booking ass into this place as fast as possible. And it occurs to me she can't see jack shit. She does not have a really good perception.
I mean, she sees Tess, so she runs. Wait.
Yeah.
What's her movement speed?
I'm here to save you. Where the fuck did you go?
Her movement speed is...
Well, her movement is 40, so she's probably booking at 80 feet.
40 in full plate?
Oh
yeah, there's
doesn't slow your movement in 5e.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that.
Actually, she is more perceptive than Tess, actually. By 1.
What?
Yeah, so 80 feet in as far as she can, and just looking around to see either an enemy or Azra.
She gets right to the edge of the pit with that movement speed.
Sweet. Can she roll a perception check?
Sure.
Oh, damn. That's a good 22.
She can just barely make out there's some creature down there thrashing at something.
Cool. Okay. That's all she's got, I'm sure.
All right. Baron,
yeah.
How many dragons are left?
all 3.
Literally no one has done shit to them. We're all running away from them.
The classic dragon tactic has actually been working really well.
Yeah, no, it worked really well. It fucked us up. I didn't expect fear to really mess us up that bad, but it really did.
Yes.
The only thing dragons hate more than giants, I think, is paladins. For that reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there one
The
about
biggest
60
one,
for me?
this biggest one is about 30 feet above your head.
Oh, okay.
Currently.
They need a con save.
Okay. What is the DC?
19.
Okay. With a 27, definitely passes.
No, that does. I gotta give it a second to do damage. Oh, that's all. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so it's half, so it's 34 damage to it.
34.
That's half. It
What
was
did you cast?
Finger of Death.
Okay.
I tried to finger him to death.
Oh boy. Okay. So, you shoot. Pew! Hurts it a bit. Looks over at you, and it is Azra's turn, so she needs to give me a death saving throw.
Hooray! 16 a pass.
Okay, okay. Tess.
Okay. So the one that she was frightened of is the one that's still down there?
The one she's frightened of is the big one. And it's the one currently above that Baron just shot at with his finger of death.
Cool.
AKA,
She's moving away from it.
yeah.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Further in.
Okay.
And gonna point out where she saw Azra. Actually, can she get to that room where they were, where Azra fell, with her movement?
Oh yeah, she can do that.
Okay, then she's gonna do that, and she's gonna use her bonus action to try and hide.
What's her movement?
30.
She could do it if she used her cunning action to dash.
Okay.
She
will
was
do
10
that,
feet
and
away
then-
from the door. So that's quite a ways
Okay,
away.
so she'll do that, and then she'll use her action to hide.
Okay.
Because she can't attack it, right? When she's frightened?
She can, but at disadvantage. And that's the big
Yeah, that's
one.
basically
not the
worthless.
wormlings. The adult outside would be at disadvantage.
Oh. So she could shoot that one that's thrashing Azra without penalty.
Now you got me doubting it. Give me a sec. I think it's disadvantage on all attack rolls. But
It might be, yeah.
I know you can't. They can't willingly move towards the source of their frightened condition.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But it's just as...
she could definitely from here see a baby dragon, just like throwing around like it's got its mouth on something, but it's invisible.
Okay, so this says at least you have a disadvantage on attacks and ability checks while the source of your fear is within line of sight. So yeah, she's just going to take a pot shot at it.
It is not within line of sight, so she does not have that penalty.
And Chung isn't on it yet, so it's just a regular hit. That's a...
There is an ally in its mouth, which is within...
I feel like the ally has to be conscious.
I know. I just
That's a 14 to hit. Not very good.
As the arrow tink right off of its scales.
Okay. Yeah.
And it immediately looks over at the source of its attack.
Yeah, that's her exact reaction and face. Just, oh, fuck. Yeah.
All right, that's Tess's turn then. At the end of her turn, wisdom saving throw.
Ah, dicks. She's out of the aura. Doesn't matter. She rolled decent. That is a... That's a 15.
That doesn't pass.
Yeah.
Damn
I'm like,
it.
that's good. She has a bonus to it. No, she has no bonus to wisdom. She has a +0 wisdom.
That's good. Oh wait, it's an adult black dragon. Damn it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the third 15 you've rolled too.
Yeah.
It is.
For wisdom save.
Yeah.
It's the third one. Yeah, total.
After Tess is Varth. What will Varth do? He's frightened currently,
Great, super.
which is
Super
probably a
fantastic.
fairly foreign feeling for him. He usually doesn't have emotions. Let's see. At least he doesn't show his emotions. He... Wait, no. That spell requires a minute to cast. Damn it. I was gonna have him conjure Fae, but... I think he's probably more worried about Azra. Blake would definitely want to focus more on trying to save Azra, I would like to say.
Yeah.
Azra, save Azra.
I mean, literally, Chunks was reciting "Oh shit, dragon," and Azra's down, and literally everyone took off into this cave at high speed, or
She
building,
wishes
whatever.
she was conscious to see it.
I'm just double checking the spell stuff. Okay, he does like a earthbender thing where he like stomps on the ground and then his hands move up like this, and he casts Wall of Stone and uses it as like a dome to go over top. And he says,
Ooh.
Oh, to like protect us from
and
them.
he turns in and looks at whoever's still outside, which I think is the Baron.
Basically, yeah. And I think Dag is relatively close-ish. I might be able to see them, but I'm like 30 feet away.
Keep the dragon outside. I'm gonna go save Azra. And he goes on. He runs inside.
Like, how the fuck is he gonna do that? I love how we just all have.
He has healing spells.
No, I know, but we're joking about how he told Baron to keep the dragon outside. Like, our opinion of the Baron is such apparently that we think he can just like grapple a dragon into submission with his pure will alone.
Oh, think about
You
most
actually
combats.
have the grappler feat, don't you?
Mhm.
minus the demigod you guys fought. Think of most combats the Baron's been in. He hasn't like been touched and usually one hits things. So
Yeah.
safe to assume.
Which so does Azra, but that's because she doesn't get near them.
Let's see. What's his movement speed? It's normal. So the Druid runs. He just gets inside the building. So that's Varth's turn.
Because he moved, he might be just on the edge of my circle of power.
What's the radius?
It's 30-foot range.
Oh yeah, he's definitely in it now. He made it on the first roll without the advantage, so
Good.
that works. Loop back around. Did I skip the Baron? No, he did Finger of Death, that's right.
Yeah.
I can go again. No problem with that.
More fingering for you.
I can only finger once a day, unfortunately.
the Baron can't.
One short rest.
The Baron can't
That's a
see
shame.
it, but he hears the dragon land on the other side of the wall, like from the shore that you came from. Get it here. And it says, "This interesting trick. No matter, I'll crumble it like your bones." As she bites and claws at the wall. Pretty sure she could easily have just flown around it to get to you, Baron. But she's, being a dragon. I'll humor it, why not? I'm gonna roll to see if she hits the wall. That's what I deserve. That was my dice going everywhere. BRB. My dice just...
Yeah.
There we go.
It's not real D&D unless at least one
There we
die
go.
lands on the floor.
Yep.
That's true.
All right. Yeah, easily destroys the wall.
Oh, great,
But
super.
that's what the big one does. As it
But
just
she wasted her turn.
Mhm.
almost willingly.
Mhm.
As she just looks over at the Baron, looking down at him. Meanwhile, the Wormling is still chasing after Dagger. So it flies right to Dagger and attempts to bite her.
Bring it, bitch.
14.
Yeah, she brought it. Ouch.
14 hits you?
My armor class is ass balls.
She's like, hello,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
a
wait,
bard.
wait, hang on.
Yeah, that bitch is gone.
Kevin, you're on the mic. He's talking about my father-in-law's dog. She was with us, and she was kind of a trial.
She was a female dog, Virgo. It's correct.
My AC is 15.
You just barely fend off this dragon's bite.
Yeah, that's actually the sound she makes.
It almost...
like dodging and running.
I would say it bites at the side of you. You're wearing armor, I believe. Some kind of leather armor. And
I think I'm still wearing that like badass dinosaur bone armor that we got on Shore of Dreams.
And it just
in the Lantern Isles.
barely keeps the teeth from going through and hurting.
Like, haha, my teeth fended off your teeth, and yeah, no.
She's like attempting to do like vicious mockery, but it's just too terrifying.
Yeah, no.
Meanwhile, down
Teeth.
Meanwhile, down below, I'm sorry, Maddie. That wormling just got shot at, and it says something draconic that no one understands, and it casually tosses you while you're still invisible, and you would get a failure tick.
Did she land in the water?
Neat.
Is
Remember,
there water down there? I don't
If
know.
you start to drown, you go back up to positive hit points and to
Wrong edition.
And it flies up to Tess. Flies 60 feet right up to her.
Hi, how's it going?
And that's all it can do, because its action was just casually tossing its toy aside.
Oh, thank God.
Alright. I believe it's Dagger's turn.
Cool. Do I see any indication of where... Because I saw this thing throw an invisible thing. Can I guess where Azra landed?
Somewhere down below.
Let me look at Healing Word. Give me a second.
You cannot see the target, so Healing Word, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to.
Yeah,
And she's definitely
I'm
out
fairly
of...
sure,
I'm
but...
pretty sure she's even out of range. What's the range on it?
Yeah, you can see. It's 60 feet.
Oh, well. May or may not even be in range, you're not sure. But you can't see her, so...
Yeah, no, I'm more worried for her. I'm gonna go and...
You would provoke an opportunity attack from the baby dragon who just flew right up to the top.
Worth it. I have Vorm, who, by the way, is thundering behind me.
Okay.
thunder.
You just...
He'll go after me.
Oof.
Is he immune to fear?
Yeah, he's a construct.
Oh, okay.
I
Yes.
feel nothing.
What is love? What is fear?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Do I dream of shield sheep?
I can't ready a bonus action, can I?
No.
Damn it. Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Tess. And then I'm using my action to go find Azra.
Okay. As you go down into this pit, you're like jumping down. You have a way of flying, right? I'm pretty sure.
I have a broom flying, yeah.
Okay. As you pull out the broom of flying and you jump down, this baby dragon definitely bites you with a nat 18 on the roll.
Ah, crap! Yep.
And you take 6 piercing and 4 acid damage. As it gets a quick nip at you. It seems
6 piercing and
4 acid.
okay. Okay. And that is split between me and Worm. Cool. So 5 each.
Yep. Then you fly down. Your movement's 30, right? Broom.
On the broom, it's 60, I think.
Okay, you just get to the bottom then. And you do not have enough time on this turn to do a perception check. That would be an action to search for her. But you do get all the way to the bottom.
I guess it was my action to use the broom.
Yeah, you had to get the broom out.
Okay.
And activate it.
Mm-hmm.
The Chungster.
Yeah. Chung does not see Azra, knows that the person who can actually heal her is looking for her.
There's two wormlings like right here. Now I think about it.
There's a big ass dragon that she can tell just fucking flung her girlfriend. She's gonna beat the shit out of that thing.
Oh, he's down below.
Oh.
She's raging, so logic wouldn't apply to her right now. But she would have to jump into this pit and like slide down this ravine, going after.
Raging.
Actually, no, it would make sense for her that she'd try to plunging attack. It would hurt her in the process, but she's raging, so she doesn't really care at the moment. You want to do that?
Because like she does have a +1 intelligence.
But raging.
Yeah.
But rage.
Rage is I take the most direct route I can. Usually.
But there is also a wormling next to her that's trying to chew Chess's face off too, isn't it?
Yeah. It already used its reaction to nip at Dagger, though.
Yeah, no, she would jump down there. Okay.
Roll to hit.
Because
she jumped down, so she'll definitely.
Because with my rolls, she needs it. She's gonna use reckless attack. And
Gonna pull a
reckless attack.
Pull a grog. Critical roll.
I mean, it makes sense. Oh, thank Christ for it, because that turned a 4 into an 18.
18 hits?
Cool. It was even added to that, but yeah, nifty. Okay. So flame tongue, longsword.
Flame tongue.
Sounds like a big hair metal band. Flame tongue, longsword.
Yeah.
Tongue fighting the dragon with the flame
God
sword.
damn my rolls tonight.
The roar of 1,000 orcs.
That is 14 from the first strike, but she gets 2 attacks.
Okay. That hurts. Blood splatters everywhere. Kind of sizzles.
My danger cocoon.
It's very
she does have winged boots, though.
dark purple blood splatters everywhere, and it like it's not enough to do actual acid damage, but still like sizzles.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do another one.
Yeah. She's fucking it up. That is not quite as good, but that is a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Sweet. That's more like it. There we go, Chutton. Damn. Why couldn't you do this before?
Well.
21.
Okay. She stabs it, and it like cripples its wing on the first strike. And it's like barely keeping itself aloft, and on the second strike, she stabs it through the neck, killing it.
Oh, sweet.
As she kind of like falls, lands on top of it, and the corpse with her on top of it slides down to you, Dagger.
Okay. And she does not have the opportunity to reach the other one right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one's up
that's
above
what she does.
60 feet.
Yeah. That's what she does. And then she's going to try and move closer to where Dad gets and hope that she can help Azra in the future. That's her turn.
All right, let's see who's next. Oh, hey, it's the Baron.
Oh, cool. So there's one dragon near me?
Currently,
yeah, and you have to keep it outside.
Currently, the big, huge-sized black dragon who's just looking at you, boasting.
Right, I will do Hexblade's Curse on him. Run up and just swing it. Swing it. Swing it. 21 hit.
21 does hit. Wedge it through the scales.
20 higher hits.
20 higher.
Yeah.
So 2 hit, and then I will do a Eldritch Strike with one of those. Ah, crap!
Is that a
Foot
smite?
crap. Foot crap. No, it's Eldritch Smite, but it's not the Smite spell.
It's
okay.
evocation. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
A super broken does force damage evocation.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, she's huge or smaller. She's prone. After this.
No save?
Um,
I don't think so. It's usually attack roll or saving throw, not both.
yeah.
Okay.
Let me keep my damn name.
Fuck her up. I love how we're like, yeah, no, we told the Baron to stop a dragon, and he fucking did.
Got my calculator here.
Jesus Christ, you need a calculator?
Yeah, it's a Eldritch
it up.
Smite.
I only have 1d8. I need to roll like 500. Okay.
It's,
We literally have like 30 behind you.
They're there.
For
My phone is here.
for those at home, that don't know how much damage your Eldritch Smite does, can you tell me how many damage dice you're rolling here?
The extra dice equals to the spell slots, so 5 at my level. So it does extra 68.
Force damage.
Yeah.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Yeah. Plus my normal stuff. So
Hexblades, man.
yeah, we Nova.
I think you just need Pact of Blade for that.
No, this is Hexblade, not Pack of Blade.
Oh,
That
okay.
is specifically Hexblade.
I think Xanathar
Well-
had a...
Hexblade curse.
No, I think Eldritch Blade does need Pack of the Blade and not the curse I just used. That's Hexblade.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I didn't roll a 19 or 20.
Ah, bummer.
I know.
Fuck her up.
91 damage with both hits.
91 total?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. You do Slytherin's Smaug. So it's not dead, mind you, but it's a very, like, you hit it in the torso. Maybe a
You
spot
do
where
some
there's
Legolas bullshit,
a missing scale, maybe.
like jump off of the crumbling wall and stab her in the face, and then parkour off her back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, it's on now. That's the Baron's turn, right?
Yeah.
Hey. Azra, death saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, if you were not visible before you... No, wait. I did not break concentration.
No, you did not. Would you break concentration willingly at any point? You don't know her current situation. You just know she was hurt
Did I
and she's not
Hear
here.
You
that
did-
we're in fighting?
You did hear that Tess said I think Azra's down.
Yeah, I probably would have broke concentration just because I figured she either would have already broken it or some, because she's a wizard. She already fireballed everybody, right?
Just a face palm of frustration.
Well, the Baron's never seen me go down because he had, like, that was all in the early days.
Yeah, it was. By
So
sneak
last time-
attacks. By sneak
Last time
attacks.
was in the abyss, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh
That
yeah,
was-
that's where you actually died.
That was
I
when I
forgot
died. Yeah, I got a pass. I rolled a 15.
Okay, so
And I didn't
two,
and I didn't say whether Morty was in or out of his pocket dimension. Can I just say he's out now?
We'll see.
he wasn't out before, and you're not conscious to have him come out.
Okay.
So he's in a
That's
demiplane, safe, relatively.
Yes. I was gonna say he could give the help action to Tess, but if he's not out, then that's fine.
I say relatively safe because when you die, he dies too.
Oh, that's right. He's
so-
a cat.
Yeah. He was gonna fly around the face of
I
the
don't think they
little
die
woman.
if you die.
Familiars?
Mm-mm.
At least I
The
hope
bond
not.
might
I'll
be
look it up.
broken. The bond might be broken, but they don't die. That's 2E stuff, I think.
I don't think the PHB actually says whether or not. I'll look it up.
Well, I didn't have Morty
Also,
die before when you died,
I forgot
so
for a
it's fine.
second that Morty is now a flying cat, because I just imagined this little ass fucking mouse trying to help her stab a goddamn dragon.
Has a cactus thorn as a rapier. Yeah.
I wish he wasn't a cat now. That's hilarious.
I'm so disappointed he's not back to being a mouse right now.
He has
I know.
a sprite's rapier, which is just like a little rose thorn. So that's Azra then. 2 6.
That's me.
One more success and you're stable.
Cool.
Tess is at the top of the pit. She saw Chung plunge attack the dragon and disappear, but there's a dragon in her face right now currently.
In her grill, yeah.
Within melee. It's flying, but she could reach it.
Reach it with like a melee attack?
Yes. Like it flew up and it was about if it had the action, it would have bit her, but
yeah, fuck it. She's gonna do that. She's gonna jump up and try to stab it twice.
okay. Double tap.
First up with the Wakizashi, that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And second with the dagger is a 19.
Both hit.
Sweet. Give me that sweet little D4, considering all her friends are away. Ew, for a big ol' 9 damage.
Okay. I totally forgot that there's this thing called legendary actions.
Shit.
And she's gonna use her bonus action to get closer to where the group of her friends are.
Back away or into the pit?
Into the pit, because she knows that Chung and Dag are down there.
Okay, since she has flying, she flies halfway down.
Yeah.
So at least sees Dagger and Chung, but
yeah,
still doesn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, as a legendary action, Mama didn't take too kindly to that smite, so she swings her tail at you. What's your AC there, Baron?
Spoofy. 18.
Damn.
Okay. A 26 definitely hits you.
Still misses because of Hexblade's Curse. Rolled a 6 on my d6.
Oh shit, what does that do?
Nice.
I roll a d6, 4 or higher, they miss.
Interesting.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
This is the first time I've ever got to use it.
Yay!
The tail,
Quick or use spells.
the tail has a muscle spasm twitch and it just like pulls up as it was swinging towards you. It misses.
Nice.
Well, it uses my reaction, but still.
I mean, you might have needed that. The
It's like, no.
You just scolded like a dog.
So Varth just saw literally everybody else move much faster than him down towards Azra to help, and realizes he just left Baron alone. Baron seems he's doing fine, but he left the Baron alone. Conflict.
He also trusts the Baron to be a badass. For what it's worth, I genuinely feel like he's probably the one in the group most convinced of...
Before that, the dragon was prone. So that's a disadvantage attack first. Before I blow that, my reaction.
Before you blow your reaction. That's right. That's right.
It still would have hit.
Yeah, okay.
So I did not blow the reaction.
I'm going to do something Blake never does. Because I feel like he needs to.
Cast Barkskin.
Wild shape.
Wild shape. I want to see what he can turn into, though, first.
All right, Blake, we love you.
That's a CR1 creature, right? So
Yeah.
Can he...
Yeah.
Dire wolf.
Badger.
Okay, Sirens, we hear you.
They're coming for us.
Giant eagle. Giant eagle might be good because then you can bring down a dragon.
Yeah, he will. That's what I was thinking too. He will turn into a giant eagle. Is that a bonus action?
Yes.
No.
Action for him.
He uses
He's
his
not a moon
action.
druid.
To turn into a giant eagle. And he flies over towards the to help the Baron.
I just imagine this really badass scene of like the wall crumbling all around them, and he like turns into a giant bird and blocks the doorway.
Yeah.
Which it occurs to me, Dagger is now blind.
Yeah.
There's no light in this place, is it?
In this
shit.
pit, you're getting the daylight because there was no roof in the
Yeah.
building.
Now there's a roof and a big ass bird in front of the door.
Not where you're at. You're at the pit, the very
Oh,
back of the
okay,
building.
okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot there was a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, like there was
Okay,
there was
cool,
no
cool.
ceiling. The ceiling collapsed.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. Cool.
So yeah, with 80-foot fly, he definitely gets all over towards the dragon, and is, I guess, starting to circle it a little bit since he has extra fly. And that is Varth. Go back to at the end of Varth's turn, the Mama Dragon uses a legendary action, and she beats her wings. Baron and Giant Eagle needs to give me a dexterity saving throw. But I don't know why I announced Giant Eagle because I'm rolling for him, but whatever.
Nat 20, so 22.
Oh, and a dirty 20 for the Eagle.
Nice.
Nice. Or take. Okay, the dragon does fly half of its fly speed, so it flies up 40 feet. But you do not take damage and you're not knocked prone.
Isn't it still prone though?
Yeah, that's stand up.
It says,
Yeah, that's a
dragon
weird
beats
one
its
because it's a
wings.
legendary action.
Each creature within 10 feet of the dragon must succeed a dex save or take damage and be knocked prone. The dragon can then fly up to half its flying speed.
It would be. It still has to make a
It would stand
movement
up.
in order to move to stand.
Well, half your movement would be standing up.
Yeah. Because this is a prone creature's only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up and thereby ends the condition. So it actually needs to
Okay.
stand to end prone.
It's up 20 feet in the air. It's half of half.
One.
Okay.
Take the middle ground on that. So she does that as her legendary action at the end of Varth's turn, but then ticks around to the next round, so it's her turn again.
Yep.
And Baron, actually, she would fly around Giant Eagle, giving the Giant Eagle an opportunity attack, for sure. I think Blake would use the talons. Makes more sense. And then that one, cool. Let me just roll the
Nice.
200 for a Giant Eagle and see how it fails at using its talons.
Does it drop whatever it's holding?
That would be great. I would love it if it was that. We'll see. Spontaneously combust, dying instantly. I'm kidding.
Nice.
God damn it! It's one of the fall prone ones. Aggressive executing attack. And fall prone. So he falls as an eagle who was flying and failed so hard at using his talons he forgot how to fly, apparently. And takes damage.
This is why you use your wild shape more often.
Oof. Okay, he took,
Remember how flying works.
he took more damage than he should have. Wow. Ow. Okay. So that was the
Well,
opportunity.
he's only 20 feet up because that's all the far the dragon is up.
Yeah, I rolled 2 6s on the d6s.
Oh shit! Ow.
Oh shit.
My dice are just like, yeah. Oh, you're giving me responsibility for a player character. I'm just gonna kill
Yeah.
him.
No. Fuck him.
Time for death.
That was a reaction for Blake. It's still the dragon's turn. All it did was move. So now that there's a prone eagle
Oh shit!
and the Baron on the ground, it was gonna do this anyway, but it just laughs. And Baron needs to give me a dexterity saving throw, and Giant Eagle does too at disadvantage because prone. Actually,
Wait, what save was it?
Yeah.
dex save.
Yeah, it doesn't give you disadvantage.
It's not an attack roll, so the breath wouldn't have disadvantage. It's a saving throw.
And I don't think prone gives you disadvantage on saves.
No, it doesn't. 18, by the way.
So
18.
just a flat roll for him.
Okay, flat roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he fails. You just barely make it, Baron. So, Baron, you take 27 acid damage. And Varth takes a lot more. But luckily, his eagle form soaks up a bit of it. Oh, no, that's right. I wasn't going with the averages. Let me roll that. Okay, you take 26. My bad.
It's more damage than you've taken in a long time, isn't it? Since we fought that wannabe god.
Yeah.
And the eagle only had 12 hit points left, so...
Oh boy.
Varth is very oof right now. Let me see what his health is. Well, it should be like 3. I'm like, God damn it, Blake.
Well, he went from full hit points, I think, to only down by whatever the eagle didn't soak up.
Yeah. The eagle almost killed itself with his nat 1, in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
But it saved him from taking an extra 24 points of damage.
Okay, he has a lot of health, thank goodness.
Yeah, we're 15th level, man. D8 hit points.
Okay. He's still very hurt, though. So that's her turn. Let me see if her breath attack recharges. Okay. The one baby that's still alive will look right at Tess. And Tess needs to give me a dex save.
Sure. I don't remember how far away Dagger is from her. Is she on that edge of the 30-foot?
No, you're at the very bottom of the pit.
Circle.
You just got to the bottom of the pit on your broom. Chung is next to you.
That's not bad. This is a what save?
A dexterity save.
Oh, good. She's good at those. That's a
sure.
hang on, math. 22.
Okay, she takes no damage as it spits acid at her again. And
yeah, she just like pours out of the way.
And it flies away from her.
Coward!
And turns around.
Oh shit!
And is just hovering in the air, looking at her.
I 100% believe that's a character. She just yells at a coward and turns around and glares at her, and she's just like, "Oh fuck!"
And okay, so that's their turn. Dagger. You're at the bottom of the pit with a baby dragon corpse that Chung rode down like a surfboard.
Cool. Now the concentration has ended. Do I see my BFF bleeding out?
Give me a perception check. Actually, your passive perception. Yeah, you find her.
My passive is
It's like 20 plus.
yeah, 21.
You just barely can make out the silhouette of where a body should be in this mud.
Okay.
And as you go over, and it's like, yep, this is definitely an invisible body right here.
Question to Azra. How many hit points do you usually have?
75.
Cool. You're at 70.
Oh, yay!
Oh, thank God.
Holy shit.
I am running to her, and actually, are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Heal has a range.
Oh,
Really?
Like it's a 60-foot range. Holy shit.
Whoa!
That spell is awesome.
Hell yeah.
Does it have to be something you can see?
A creature you can see within range.
I'm not going to be a douche. Technically, it shouldn't work because you technically can't see her, but I'm having it happen.
I'll run to her. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, no, I don't care. It happens. She's healed. She's at 70.
Okay.
Yay!
That's one of those things that's like an extra goddamn with invisible. Like,
she's not invisible.
She's not invisible anymore.
Oh, then you didn't even need the perception check. My bad.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna stay close to. No, I just saw that dragon run away. I know Azra is fine now. I'm giving Bardic Inspiration to Chung and yelling, "Go get that fucking dragon!" Yeah. And I'm fucking stupid, so I'm gonna try and keep pace with Chung and fail because she's way faster than me.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Can Chung fly?
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm faster than she is because I'm on the broom.
You guys are at the bottom of the pit. The big dragon's outside.
Yeah. Have
So-
we been making saves this whole time for fear?
No. You passed yours, I think. And Chung automatically made hers because she was raging.
That's right.
And Azra was unconscious.
The bonus of being unconscious. You can't be afraid.
Yeah, but like all of us
And-
can fly, so
and-
I know the dragon's out that
And the
way,
dragon,
so I'm heading that way.
and the dragon isn't within visible sight for Tess to see to be frightened. And you know what? Have me roll for her because we missed last round for her wisdom.
She is out of range of the benefit. It's a wisdom save, right?
Yep, and I should roll.
That's another 15.
I should roll for Varth. Oh no, he passed. That's right. 15 does not.
Cool.
You keep rolling 15s for this save.
Yeah,
So many 15.
I know. I know. If it was any other roll, it'd be great. But for this one roll, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Or at least just not good enough.
So Chung's turn.
Chung would like to fuck up a dragon. How far away is it from her?
A few hundred feet. She's at the bottom of the pit on the opposite side of this building.
Ah, shit nuggets.
It was at the entranceway.
Azra coughs out. I'll be able to get us all there in a minute.
Azra, you're fine. You're almost fully healed.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, but she's coughing dramatically because
Yeah.
she can.
Okay.
Okay. I forgot him last time. Vorm is probably still up on that thing, because if he comes down, he can't get back up, because he's fucking gigantic. He's gonna start heading toward the dragon.
Wait. You didn't command
It's like-
him to do anything. He just, at default, the last order you gave him was to follow you. So,
Well, he's gone forever.
he follows.
We can get him out.
Well, say,
Not in this fight, we can't.
we'll just say, coincidentally, he just and he's at the bottom of the slope with you. Took no damage. Still covered in the water swamp mud.
Yeah, I'm assuming that to get back up this ramp, we need to fly or climb, right?
You could
Pretty
it's climbable. It would be faster to fly. There's no check involved for the climb. It'll just take a little while.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll tell him to start climbing out because he'll slow me way down otherwise. My broom might actually not be able to carry him. It probably can't.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, so she's gonna tell him to fucking follow me, and he's doing that very slowly.
Okay,
This poor asshole.
I'll just-
He's just yo-yoing around.
I'll just consider it difficult terrain.
Oh, sorry.
That's just everybody for this encounter. It's like
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
The second frightened
Yeah.
happened to them. Ah! I'll just consider it difficult terrain for him, so he just moves at half speed up this
Okay.
slope like a boss.
Like a ball.
He weighs so
Um,
much that he's actually anchoring himself on the incline. So
Bonus.
it's like that, like a stereotype where it's like this really strong person where they'll just, in like a movie or something, where they'll just punch into the wall as they climb up. That's kind of what he's doing, but with his feet. It is still okay. So
And
Chung
it's Chung's
flew
turn.
up.
She's running up and trying to get into melee with this thing, but can't.
Now, is she running up or flying up?
Flying, but it's still the same speed because the boots go at your speed, so she can move. If she runs her full movement, she can go 80.
It's 60 feet from the bottom of the slope. So
Yeah,
just
so
for
she'll
reference.
run her full movement and get right up there in front of this thing.
She would get right up to the baby dragon wormling. She could reach that.
That's the one.
Okay.
Oh, can she reach it?
Well, with her.
Oh, but that's her dash.
with her
yeah,
dash,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Would she
Okay.
stop at the baby
Then-
one, or is she heading straight for the big one? Who's now, well, not visible, but definitely can hear the commotion outside.
She's gonna go after the one that she can see, considering as far as she knows, this is what dropped Azra. Because Because she walked in to see you getting thrown around by this thing. For all she knew, all she knows, that's what almost killed you. Yeah. Yes. Hear me. With its fucking, like, tongue-sized body. It's the size of a horse. It's goddamn gigantic. Yeah, okay.
No, it's...
Why do you sound like a fucking talking horse?
You're the horse. You're the horse from Brave Star.
Oh my god.
I was thinking, what was that old one? Mr. Ed? Yeah.
We said it was the size of a horse.
James Baxter.
I did. Yeah. Okay, that's what she does. Yeah.
You're forgetting Blake has all these cool things.
Yeah.
He forgets he has all those cool things.
That's fair.
Wow, the Blake salt is real.
Sorry, we keep throwing you under the bus, buddy.
Well, I think
This is why you can't leave us.
everybody has a lot of things. It's hard, you can't remember all of it on the
some
spot.
I barely use just because
You fucking never used that Hexblade thing.
Yeah.
so far everything I've either one-shotted when I use curse or they use spells on me. So I've never been able to use it. It's like, I've cursed you. Fireball. Oh god damn it. Attack me, wizard.
It is.
Yeah, we do disproportionately fight a shitload of wizards, don't we?
It is the Baron's turn.
So where's the dragon from me?
60 feet up.
Fuck it up.
Why do you want to...
You have winged
Hold on.
boots, don't you?
Why are you prolonging this? Why? Can I up? Well, how far do the...
It's your movement.
Okay. So I will have to...
But that should put you in range for a couple of cantrips.
Or I use my bonus action to cast Far Step, teleport on top of the dragon, to 60 feet. So I'm just like, yeah. And just... So I don't have to activate the boots. And
Nice.
it's like, I wanted to do something cooler than this.
Yeah.
22 and 23.
Both hit.
One Eldritch Smite and one regular. Give me a second. Maths hurts head. Ed, and Eddie. It hurt Ed.
I just saw that, Maddie.
What is your phone doing?
Messages coming through.
Hey,
It's the sound of Elder Smite.
I got good news. If any of you lose a limb, Blake can bring it back.
Nice.
I
Great.
don't know.
That's very odd but convenient.
Well, it's a spell regenerate. That's probably the only time you'll use it.
Between the two attacks, I do 89.
Holy shit.
89. It is really, really hurt.
And I
That
just ride down
motherfucker
at
is
the-
still alive.
No,
Oh.
never mind.
Oh.
How do you do this?
All right.
Yeah.
So I basically just
You're
fly.
60 feet in the air.
Yeah, so I fly, just swing, chop, the big chunk out of its head, swing again to chop the head off, and just as the body lands, just
Ride the body down.
use it as a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah.
You know what's
okay.
more hilarious?
Mhm.
None of us are here to see how cool this is except for Varth.
And then
And I'm pretty sure he's still eating shit in the mud.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, oh no.
Oh shit.
I steer him away from the eagle.
Give me,
Does Varth get a dex save?
Baron. Give me a dex throw, not proficient, just your dex mod. D20. As you attempt to steer the dying, dragons gliding away from him.
God.
Only 12.
Oh,
Not that
shit.
good, but average. But
Sorry, Varth.
I'm not proficient in driving headless dragon. Okay? I'm sorry, the Baron has limitations.
You'll only take 9 bludgeoning damage from the fall, as the corpse cushions half of it. You don't see Varth, though.
I'm sorry, I'm not proficient in vehicles headless dragons.
And I actually walk off better health than when I started, because when I kill someone, I heal some.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just like walk off. I'm like,
I feel good.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Or there's just like one twitching foot underneath the dragon. I'm so sorry, Blake.
he's mainly water. He's still
Now, this brings up something that I remember there being rules for. But
having a
I'm...
dragon fall on you when you're made of water? That's a very specific rule.
No. Depending on how big the object is that would hit you, that would fall on top of you, depends on how much damage you would have taken.
It should be on the...
There it is, I found it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, it should be on the DM
why?
screen.
Why? Wait, is this a variable? This better be a variable rule.
Remember, he's mainly water.
Yeah,
Water
he has
just
to use
seeps
an action to do that, though, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we can bring him back. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, we can't. I'm fucking with you.
When you say we.
No, I snapped that shit up as soon as I could. You kidding me?
Okay, that was the Baron's turn. Azra, you're conscious and currently prone. You're still technically
and I
prone.
see the dragon up there, right?
Yeah, you from laying down, looking upwards because you're on your back. We'll say.
Mm-hmm.
You see a black dragon wormling, and it seems to be fighting Tess, 60 feet up.
Okay.
And you see a shield guardian stomping its way up the incline, and you see Chung just looks really pissed, and she's about to hit this dragon.
Cool. Does the shield guardian count as a creature in
Yes.
terms of like magic? Because I was gonna do Thunderstep, so that I can bring us both up there.
It's about whatever its movement
he
is.
is a
It's
creature that he is large size, however.
he is half his movement. He's up that incline. He's not where you are currently.
Well, I think she was saying if she targets him with Thunderstep, she can bring him with her.
Yeah.
But check your size limit because he's
I
large
am.
size, not medium.
I don't remember there being.
He's a big boy.
But I will
I know
check.
there is for Dimension Door.
Okay, there probably is then. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Your Thunderstep would hit Tess, possibly.
Oh, of my size or smaller, so never mind.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to.
You would hit Dagger, because Dagger's actually down here right next to you with Thunderstep.
Yeah, okay. I would probably rather not hurt the person who just gave me 70 hit points. Thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna try. So how far actually away is the dragon?
60
Total?
feet. And you are currently prone.
Okay, I'm just gonna lie here.
Actually,
and-
since both of you are down here, and you have just the slightest bit of reprieve, I think is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's actually quite relaxing down here now that nothing's trying to
There is
murder me.
it's like a 25-foot wide tunnel that seems to open into a much bigger cave down here, and it's completely dark. With your dark vision, you don't see any walls at the edge of your dark vision.
Cool. As long as I don't see anything coming at me from down there, I'm like, this is fine. I'm just gonna try for polymorph from down here.
Okay. What are you polymorphing into? T-Rex? A
Uh,
flying T-Rex?
Hmm.
A B-Rex? Oh god, that's a flying T-Rex.
Oh my god, it's B-movie. No. Well, it probably has to be something that can fly so it doesn't fall down and then hurt itself.
Oh.
So like a sparrow.
You're pulling the Strix approach, where you get this really powerful polymorph spell, and you use it to
Yeah,
turn into
and then I make it
CR0.
tiny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Meep. I know it's not a sparrow noise, but meep.
Yeah.
Okay, that was your action.
He's a small bean now. Yeah, and then I'm not going to spend any movement. I'm just staying down here.
Your
I'm
current.
just eating in it.
I mean, you polymorphed, but you're still prone. So you're a
Yeah.
sparrow that's prone.
I'm fine. I just got to
No,
show.
I was turning him into a sparrow, not me.
Oh. Oh, okay.
He needs to make a save.
Yes,
Charisma, I think.
it is a charisma save. My DC is like
Oh.
80.
Oh boy. You cast it on him, and it automatically fails.
Oh shit, dickhead.
Poopy dicks.
That's not his. That's not his fault. He was built that way.
Shut up, Lady Gaga. Now is not the time.
No, literally, he's like golems. You can't change their shapes.
Yeah. Neat. Cool. Noted for later. Well, yeah, that's my turn.
Sorry. This episode's title: Azra gets shit on.
I was due for one. Let's be honest.
I guess.
This is the Dice's revenge for that 108 fireball.
Yeah, I guess.
She had it coming.
I mean, they did.
Yeah.
Tess,
Cool.
baby dragon, all in her face. Tongues
Is
flanking, even though there aren't flanking rules.
cool. Does that mean she gets sneak attack?
There aren't flanking rules, so actually, I would say
Is-
I would say she gets
is
within
Tongue
5
within
feet.
5 feet?
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll say
then
she's within
she's-
5 feet.
Yeah, she's gonna stab the living shit out of this fucker. That's not that great. That's a 13 to hit.
Does not get through its dragon scales.
Okay, offhand with the dagger. That's a natural 20.
Of course, it was on the offhand.
Whoa!
Be
D100.
like, magical wakizashi, puny ass, regular dagger.
Here's
1d4, or sorry, 2d4 plus 12d6.
I like.
Oh my
this is,
God.
This is how I like to think this went. She attacked with Wakasashi and it like snickered because it didn't get through, and as it was distracted with the snicker just in the jugular. Roll me D100. You don't need to roll damage; it's super dead.
Okay. 46.
46. It looks at her in horror. Through its last breath, as its black dragon blood gurgles out of its mouth and it falls over dead. Looks at her in horror.
Yeah, dude. Fuck off.
And that's the end of initiative. No more dragons. You guys literally killed all the dragons.
Nice.
Can
I'm sure
somebody
we can't.
help me move this dragon off of
Oh my God.
Varth?
I'll do that with my telekinesis. I should be alright.
Fun fact, it would have dealt 53 damage. That's that crit.
Wow.
What level spell is your telekinesis, Azra?
Actually,
Exceedingly good question.
we're gonna stay in initiative. Sorry, I know you're about to leave, Baron.
Uh-oh.
Baron, you are at the head of initiative. So, the dragon crashed. You took that damage. Dust settles. Its head is over there somewhere. It just landed at the beginning of your turn. Just
And you don't see Varth.
Varth's nowhere to be seen currently.
From your man.
What's your strength?
Yeah, what's your strength?
16.
You're probably the strongest of the fucking party. Other
You know
than
what?
Sean.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check, saving throw, athletics, whatever.
Rough.
Whatever you're proficient with.
Give me whatever check.
Okay, I do a deception to deceive the universe into a strength deception.
Hey, universe, the dragon isn't sitting here. It's like, and it just disappears.
15.
Okay. Doesn't move. You're sliding in the mud, really. More than anything. That's probably the main reason it's not moving. Okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit. I could. Do I have to No, I don't have a telepathy ring in this game.
No.
I could use some help moving a dragon off of Varth.
It occurs to me how ridiculous this probably sounds. Because a second ago, whoever was the last in the room, which I don't even know who it was. Chung, maybe? I don't even know if anybody could see this. Varth turned into this big-ass, awesome eagle and then immediately got curb stomped.
Yeah, only Baron saw that.
The, like, badass eagle screech and then just, like, death.
It probably made a real eagle sound.
He had one moment.
Azra would be next. Azra, I'm not even sure if you would hear this at the bottom of the pit. He's outside.
Yeah, well, I still think there's a dragon out there. I don't know if the dragon's dead yet.
Yeah, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna burn 7 charges on my staff and cast teleport.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So we all boom out to the outside in the clearing.
Oh.
That was really unnecessary,
How
but I
many
did
of
it.
us?
Okay.
Like, I don't know, all of us. I think I can take like 10 people.
Do we have to be
That's
touching them?
You have to be willing.
Do you?
And
You have to be willing, but I don't think you have to be
I
touching.
mean, I'm
each other.
willing to go anywhere with Azra, but
the shield guard automatically is willing if you're willing. I'll say.
Yeah.
it's a range of 10 feet.
Oh shit.
Nah, shit. All right, I do scatter then, because that has a bigger range. But I can only take 5 people. There's only like.
Conveniently, I think there are only 5 people in the room.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
What's the range?
Um,
What is the range?
30 feet.
You're at the bottom of the pit. Tess and Chung are at the top at 60 feet away.
Nah.
The shield guardian is just in range.
Dang it. And I have to be able to see my target space.
Yeah, you
scanner
can,
anyway.
You can see everybody.
No, I have to be able to see where I'm teleporting to, which I can't.
Well, you can teleport everybody to the top of the slope.
Yeah, but that's lame though.
just run out.
Yeah. Fine. Cool. Yeah, I'll run up the slope and then Misty Step with my bonus action.
Okay, you're almost at the top of the slope.
Cool.
Because you were prone, so get up and then difficult terrain and then Misty Step.
Yes.
Well, she does have her boots.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you get up, you fly, and Misty Step. You just get to the top. I keep forgetting everybody can fly passively.
Yeah, because we said fuck that noise. Seriously, that fucking god burned me so bad. All my characters are gonna have to learn to fly now. Shitty ass wannabe god.
I'm just gonna skip Tess and Chung. What are they doing?
Rude. Chung might actually be able to do something. Tess, yeah, no, she's like, I can stab it. That's what I got.
I stabbed the dead corpse and nothing happened.
I'm skipping them more because I'm just assuming they're trying to get outside as well.
Yeah.
And they don't really have spells or anything, so they just doing what they can.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, Dagger is more interested in Varth.
I would say
I can come back for the
with both of them, with their dashes and Chung's extra movement speed bonus, she has as a barbarian. They're outside. I'll just say they're outside.
Okay.
I
presume I heard Baron yelling for help, right?
Yeah, it is your turn.
I am running out there.
You are on the flying broom at the bottom of the pit.
I have a movement of 60 feet on the broom.
Yep. So, whoop, you're at the top.
Okay. Can I see out that front door and see the corpse and
Currently not, but if you flew up a little higher, you could, because there's no roof, you could just look over top of the building.
I will do that then, because Big B's hand has an amazing range. I will fly up so that I can hopefully see the decapitated corpse. And with a range of 120 feet, I would like to use Big B's hand to try and delicately lift this corpse off of Varth.
Well, there's no way to do it delicately, but you can give me a strength check with the hand.
It has a strength of 26.
Yes, I know. That's great.
Yeah. It's...
No, I'm not. No. Screw it. I gotta hand it to you. That's a good spell.
Nah.
I need to play a bard.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I need to play a bard who just says really bad puns as vicious mockery.
You really do.
21 to lift the corpse.
It's able to move it enough to where you can just see Varth's arm sticking out, not moving.
Okay.
But it's like holding it barely.
I imagine sort of like rolled it off.
Yeah,
and
that's what I assumed. It's not literally trying to like crane this. It's not that big of a hand.
That's all I can do. And I'm gonna yell, drag him out.
Currently.
And then yell down to Azra, dragon's dead. It's also on top of Varth.
That's good. Oh, that's not so good.
It's currently holding it. It's like has it like rolled over a little bit. But if it lets go, the corpse will flop back down. So that's Dagger's turn.
Chung.
Baron.
Yeah, I think she can act this turn because last turn she dashed.
Oh, I was both on this turn. I was assuming both of them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They just got outside on this turn, so her turn was probably getting outside, and she just got out there at 80-foot movement speed, right?
Yeah. If she uses her dash, which she would.
She just gets outside, but not to the corpse.
Yeah. I believe the Baron said he has a 16 strength, correct?
Yes.
Can I roll for him to attempt to drag Varth out from underneath this thing?
Yeah, sure. It's going to be really difficult, only his arm's sticking out. Well, maybe not really difficult. The mud's kind of slick. That's probably where a lot of the difficulty is coming from.
Does he think doing so would, like, hurt Varth even? I assume Varth isn't moving, right?
Varth is not moving. At all.
Yeah, no, he's going to try and drag him out.
Okay.
Because, yep, that makes sense. That's a 1. Baron goes from being super badass to, like, face planting and eating shit in the mud.
Okay.
Like, doing the thing where he's like a kid trying to pull on something, and his feet just start skidding, and he lands on his ass.
I assume he was flying last time, I think.
No, he did not. He teleported and rode the dragon down.
That's right.
He did not waste his boots because he's fucking extra as shit.
Okay.
So that's his turn.
Azra.
So I can't see, can I?
With your special eyes, you can. You're at the top of it.
Varth is still unconscious. He's visible, but I rolled a strength check to see if you could pull him out from underneath the dragon, and you rolled a 1. I'm sorry. Correction, I rolled a 1, but you ate shit.
Dagger is flying a bit above your head, and apparently it's visible from where she's at, whatever's going on outside. But from your current angle, Azra, you don't see anything.
Okay. And it's further than 60 feet, isn't it? Outside.
Yes.
Dang it. How far actually away is it total?
Let me look on the map, because
I think it took me 2 rounds to get to you.
it's a fairly big building for what it is. There it is. Unlike the map of the area around you, this one actually has how much
squares?
Yeah. Yeah, 80 feet.
Okay. So I'm gonna do. I believe fast step is 90 feet.
Yes, I think you're right.
Wait one moment while I Google things with this book. Not actually Google.
Do not
Oh, it's 60 feet. Lame.
Do not sue me right now, Nintendo. I don't know.
I'll just do Misty Step instead and run the rest of the way.
Okay. Do you have the DMG over there?
So I'm almost out of the building.
Okay.
See, water Genasi hand. The mud. And Baron's trying to pull. No success. Big glowy hand holding up the corpse. That's your view at the end of your turn.
Shit.
Let's see. Yes. Just with her bonus action, she could move 90 feet. Or if she dashed. So she could get to right where Azra's at.
Where Azra's at?
Yeah, which is about 10 feet out from the entrance.
She can't get to Varth, though.
No.
Okay, then she's just gonna move closer.
Okay.
And as she's moving, she's going to pull out a potion of healing that she has.
Okay. Luckily, in 5th edition, that's a no action. Thank God.
Thank God.
And it's probably the use item action, which is sort of free one.
Well,
a freebie.
When she goes to use it, it would be an action, but taking stuff, switching weapons and pulling things out of your inventory do not count as actions anymore.
Yeah.
Let's see. Varth's turn. Okay. Dagger's turn.
Dagger's turn. Okay. Can I see, I can get to, I'm sorry, I just hit the bottom of the table. Ow. I'm gonna use my bonus action to see if I can move the dragon further off of Varth.
With the big B hand?
With Big B, of course, yeah, because my 10 strength would really help in this endeavor.
I boop it gently on the snoot.
Sorry, I think it's a 9 strength. That is amazing. That is a 27 strength check for Big B.
Okay, with that, since it already had it like halfway rolled over anyway, the Big B's hand actually rolls the corpse over. And you see very sunken into the mud, Varth.
Okay, and Dagger is using her action, or running over. Do I see if he's still
You're
breathing?
flying above, and you're about 80 feet away from the entranceway of this ruined building in the air.
Can I get within...
He's about 120 feet away from you. Currently.
Shit. Okay, so that was my bonus action to use the hand. I can use my movement on the broom to get 60.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get within 60 feet of him then? Because I was 120 feet away.
Yeah, that would be right within
Cool.
60.
I'm casting Healing Word at 2nd level.
Okay, tell me how much that heals.
I'm 8 hit points. It's not a lot, but it's something.
Okay. You hear Bones snap back into place.
Oh.
Because an elephant just landed on him, so Bones definitely got crushed.
Yeah. You
know, like
I did the low level one because if he was dead, I didn't want to blow my spell that could bring him back.
It's just like
Hey. Yeah, that's my turn. And I yell down, he is alive! He looks like shit, though. Sorry, Varth, but you do look like shit.
Well, he doesn't look like me, so of course.
You don't have much room to talk. You're also covered. Your entire butt is covered in mud because I rolled a 1.
Okay, now we'll end initiative.
Trusted me.
Now we're no longer in initiative. He very weakly grabs his woodland staff and he casts heal on himself and gets up.
Oh, thank God, because I'm running low on high-level spell slots.
And he goes, ow.
Yeah, fucking no shit, my dude.
As his neck pops back into place.
Ah!
He still looks really hurt.
You two took down a dragon. Holy shit. Like, no offense, but like go on your own.
Quite literally, he says, looking over at the Baron.
Did you have a dragon on top of him?
What?
Barth just nods.
I tried not to.
He goes to nod, and then he's like, ah, my neck.
I just like put my arm around
something else, dude. I can actually.
No, it's
this noise.
No,
you
it's
should
fine.
Maybe rest.
Yes, please.
It's fine. Give me a second. Let me look up my spell.
Do you still know the tiny hut, Dagger?
I always know tiny hut.
Because I really think that's a good idea at the moment.
That sounds like a good idea. We're gonna do that.
I'm pretty hurt, but how's everyone else feeling?
I'm fine.
I mean, I'm feeling good, and I haven't spent actually that many spell slots because I was, approaching death for most of that fight, but I think everyone else needs a rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got no singe.
Varth casts another healing spell, and everybody heals 19.
Oh, nice.
As he casts Mass Cure Wounds.
Dag is up to full. Worm is up to full because he doesn't need healing. And how much was it? 19?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel
Tess is feeling better. Oh, and then I'm like, shit, Worm. And I'm going to chuck the dragon, and just drop it in a heap and shake the gore off the hand, and then the hand is going back inside to get Worm and fucking pick him up like a little toy soldier.
As you're like, oh crap, Worm? He has just now gotten to the top of the slope, and he's walking over.
Oh.
He gets up.
It was only half speed.
He just comes in holding the magical hand, except it's gigantic, so it's like a finger.
Aw.
He was only moving at half speed. He's fine.
Okay, do we want to go inside the creepy dungeon and rest?
I mean, walls are probably not a bad idea, but also let's
Actually,
not be near the hole
Oh yeah,
into
no,
that cave system.
No, we're not going in there.
Oh no,
No.
no.
There could be like 5 more dragons down there.
I mean, I gotta say they probably would have come out to save their friends.
That's what dragons want
It
you
was
to
a
think.
slightly noisy fight, man.
Slightly
know.
noisy.
Yeah.
Literally, she brought down a stone wall.
Speak with Dead to the dragon. Are there more dragons in there?
I love you so much.
Hey,
Just poke it and
It's
you
its
cut
jaw.
its head off, Kevin.
Its
I don't
head
think it
is
can
sitting
answer.
over there, coincidentally facing towards you guys, but its jaw is gone because he chopped it off, and
no,
it's
it
still
dropped through the neck.
He
yes.
did chop through the neck.
through the
he
neck,
said.
and then I'll say
No
through
neck.
the jaw. Just
Hey,
because
come
you were just so badass.
He just doesn't want to let you have.
No, you can still speak with him. It does not
Oh,
limit
okay.
its speak. Just wanted to show like how much of
Oh, okay.
overkill you just killed this dragon.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
And
Are there dragons?
it should not be able to speak. Its muscles are moving, but there's no way it should be able to speak right now. And it says no.
It said no.
Do I believe it?
Ask it where its treasure is.
If the
That's who
monster-
says that.
Where is your hoard?
That speak with dead, right?
Yeah, it does not have to answer him if she doesn't want to.
It also can lie if it wants.
Chocolate Reese cup.
Check. I just want to make sure I have everything right on this spell.
Speak with dead.
It says "fuck you."
Yeah.
That's
That's
true.
actually Dag laughing.
Bring me one of its babies.
Dude, that's fucked up. Chung's already dragging it over.
Speak with Dead. Where's the hoard?
Fuck you. But it's in Draconic.
She
What?
said, fuck you.
You understand it because of your spell, but it says it in Draconic. So everyone else, it's in Draconic, essentially.
Dag translates because I can understand.
Where's your hoard?
I don't think it works if you ask it again. Maybe ask, what was this place?
Hmm.
As he drinks from his wine bag.
Well, Baron's the one that has to ask the questions. He casts the
Yeah, I
spell.
know, but it's just like he's just finishing his drink, and I'm like,
What?
Where within this ziggurat should we not go if we want to not get the treasure and or get?
I feel like that was too complicated. It's literally dead. I don't know how much brain power it has left.
It says,
What?
obviously not where you went.
I never entered the ziggurat at all.
Not where you were heading.
I wasn't heading in.
We weren't anywhere near the ziggurat.
I mean, I wasn't
Oh, this-
heading in.
Sorry, I'm confusing the current building you're at with the ground.
So was I.
It said,
Let us reverse and actually know where we are geography-wise. So, in this building that you guys came from,
mhm.
Where do you not want me to go?
Mhm.
It can still just tell you, fuck you.
I know, I'm just trying to trick it, it's dumb.
I mean, dragons
says-
typically aren't.
Wait, is it limited how much it
What
can?
darts?
Is it limited how much it can say as an answer? Let me
No.
look.
Nah, I don't think so.
It says the answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, but it doesn't require that.
Okay. This says to the Baron, I would like you to stay here and rot and die and be consumed by the most foul things decaying in this horrible shadow plane touched swamp, you motherfucker. That's its answer.
Dag is laughing and hears Shadow touched and is like, okay, wait, what now?
I don't think it knows. It is too dumb.
I think it hates your guts. And I will tell everybody that it super insulted him in Draconic. You really missed it, Maddie? You missed it, Maddie. This thing just told the Baron to go eat shit in the most eloquent way possible, but then also maybe dropped that we're in a Shadowfell touched area, so yay, information, but information. I mean, we kind of expected it, but...
Which
Yeah,
one
I was going to say, we knew that anyway.
is the dumbest?
It's obviously going to say the other dragon.
But, okay.
There are only two of them.
I only got part of that question. I'm sorry. What was that?
I thought there was more.
My undead ears couldn't get that. Sorry. What
he asked which of your siblings is the dumbest, but he didn't realize there
that's
are only two
literally
baby dragons.
No. You misunderstand. That's literally what the dragon says to you, Baron. Dragons.
Any other thoughts? What we should ask it, Azra?
Even in death, especially evil ones.
You got like one more, I think.
Yeah, one more. Wait, two more.
Why were you here instead of anywhere else?
Why do you live in
shit
such a shithole if you're so great?
Because black dragons live in swamps. Dagger says. Just like,
I was gonna say, Azra doesn't know that.
That's what Azra asked for me to ask him.
I mean, I figure she knows Draconic. She probably knows a little bit about dragons.
Yeah,
I need
probably.
to answer the questions. Turn to the mom. Why did you have babies in such a shithole? I mean, nobody wants to come to New Jersey. I apologize to anyone who's from
Sorry,
New Jersey.
Aya.
She
Even
says.
the Australian got that joke.
She says, "Mortals like you do not understand our kind. This is a haven for us."
I'm not a mortal, dumbass.
It doesn't answer that.
No.
It doesn't know that.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that if you die, can I not bring you back?
Die?
Don't ask that question in front of the DM.
Immortality is not the same thing as invulnerability. I do not age. I've already lived for 10,000 years, and I can
but
live
you're
for
still
another.
mortal.
He's just like a Lord of the Rings elf, and just as snooty as one too.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
I think it depends on what you mean by immortality.
Azra's just
We're gonna talk about this later, but right now there's a dragon with one more question.
Pardon me. As I burp right in the dragon.
That's your last question. It tells you fuck off.
It doesn't feel. It doesn't feel that. It's dead.
Yeah, it's just memories from what the dragon has. So,
Yeah.
Any other questions for them?
This is the last question. The next one.
There's 2 spells going on, one on each dragon.
Oh right. Well, I mean the parent. You only got 1 left. The baby, you got 4.
Anything? Oh, if not, I got a stupid question.
By all means.
Does anyone actually have a good question?
Varth,
No.
do you have any thoughts?
No.
Oh, maybe she knows how long this place has been touched by the Shadowfell.
How long has this place been touched by the Shadowfell?
Since before I came here decades ago.
Okay, decades.
More than 20, less than... Yeah, it's more than 20. It's very big. You look good for only being 20.
Well, it's 20 plus. It could have been, 13 decades ago.
Question's
But
over. I gotta wait.
she's asleep.
Yeah, I gotta wait a week before I can talk to that one head again.
That was the adult one. We got the baby one. 4 questions.
Baby!
Dag is currently in the middle of sitting like in front of the doorway, ritually casting Leo's hut and maybe offering unhelpful suggestions.
Yeah, Azra's already asleep.
Varth casted Druid Grove. You're fine.
Oh, cool.
I was gonna have him do that. But if he sees you doing that, he's like, no, let me cast Druid Grove.
Nope. Okay, cool. I curl up and the trees shape into chairs. I'm like, I want that one to be a beanbag.
And Done. Just does it. And
Yeah.
literally all the
Like full of
defensive,
squishy moss.
literally all the defensive things you could do for the grove, he definitely does. So there's the fog,
Yeah.
a bunch of tree guardians, a bunch of tangled vines for anything hostile.
Nifty.
Cool.
Aw, poor Azra.
There's
Sorry,
nothing
in
more
chat,
sweet.
Azra has her head on Dagger's lap and is snoring.
Like the ugly snore. She has the loudest snores. We
Yeah.
covered this a few sessions ago.
They got like
I feel like we
the
probably
snot
did, yeah.
bubble. It's like
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I have the anime snoot.
Maybe ask if there's anything else living in this area.
Is there anything else living that we should be aware of that is a danger to us and or anything?
maybe.
I think maybe we should be a bit more clear.
Big frog creature,
There's a big
crocodiles,
frog creature, crocodile.
and plants that are fun to get tangled in.
Oh yeah, no, fuck those things.
And they're tangling plants, not fungi.
Also, weird creatures Mom calls trolls.
And a troll.
Oh boy, and trolls. Good to know. Good to know.
Are there
Good to
trolls
know.
in the dungeon? Hmm.
Maybe ask if they know what's in the ziggurat.
You ask
You know
dungeon.
what
We're
is it?
on
Or-
one or two more questions.
Bring me the other dragon. I'm gonna run out of questions.
Goes to drag over the other dragon.
It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom of the pit.
Oh yeah, fuck that
we
noise.
get it
Never
later.
mind.
What is in the ziggurat? That one.
I mean, it's the only ziggurat.
I'm being specific.
That's fair.
I might
That's
know.
fair. That's
I might
fair.
know where
That's
another
fair.
one is.
That's fair.
Undead guardians for some king. Mom said she might kill them later for possible treasures.
Ah,
Tess was like half asleep. Wait, treasure?
so these treasures, where would your mom have hid them?
Well, Mom would tell me not to tell you, but she also would eat me. So I don't care. It's at the bottom of this pit. Oh, and it just tells you.
This guy's a lot nicer.
Tess is already halfway there.
It's at the bottom of the pit, and there's a huge cave down there. Like, you guys could have fought in that cave. Huge. And
Wow,
it's
this
all,
dragon is very specific about the architecture of this place.
and it's all the way on the other side, half buried.
She's like looking back, like treasure, but also all of my group are taking a nap in the cozy ass Druid Grove, and I'm still hurt.
Mom had me take all the shinies from the tower. Actually, no, it wouldn't say that. Never mind. Too late. I already said it.
I was gonna say, I'm like, you're really testing Tess's willpower right now.
It is okay.
You got
Any other questions?
you got two left.
Would it be useful to know what its mom's name is, or where it came from?
It came from mom.
Where the mother came from? Like, did she have a former lair?
What kind of undead were guarding this ziggurat? Varth asks.
What
That's
kind of
totally-
undead
that's
were
totally
guarding
something
the ziggurat?
you would
And
ask.
Varth asks.
It's true.
Ghosts.
Oh, cool. Maybe ask where the trolls are, but I presume they probably just wander.
Meanwhile, this whole time, because you guys are still outside, those ghosts are still running away constantly, even in this grove.
Cool.
You got one question left. You don't have to. I'm just saying you got one left.
Spoofy. We good? We good?
Yeah, ask your weird question, if you have one.
It was only for the mom.
Oh,
Okay, sleep now. I end the spell.
Okay.
I was going to ask the mom how it felt to be killed by a mere mortal as I sliced through its neck.
Oh, you probably would have known the response.
Yeah, I just wanted to, drive it into the memories of the spirit. I'm an asshole.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, wait, you killed it and it was hexed, right? Oh no, it's not a humanoid. Never mind.
Humanoid.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit! You gave me heart palpitations there for a second.
Dragon Inspector.
That would
Can I
be
kill that thing?
fucking awesome.
Yeah, we can kill it.
No, it would be under his control completely. It wouldn't even
Yeah,
say
but
fuck
we
you
can
to
still
him.
attack it.
Why?
I would attack. It's a fucking dragon made out of shadow. You bet your ass I'd attack that shit.
Aaron, you have what necromancy spells do you have?
Oh boy,
Like
all of them.
undeadish? Or
Well, we know Chill Touch and Finger of Death.
Finger of Death,
I think-
Circle of Death.
I think they
Fabric
limited
Touch,
it to.
Light Shadow of Moil.
We lost an Azra.
Yeah,
Ah,
negative
shit.
energy, flood,
Shit, all your spells are necrotic.
Of
ray of
course, exploit.
sickness, Fall Sphere, Toll the Dead.
I didn't realize you had that many different spells that you knew.
I got lots of spells. Most of them I just don't find use for.
Mm.
Like I was gonna Earthbind, but I was like, they're gonna probably
Really?
go to
Just
succeed
jump
that.
on her and stab her to death.
Yeah.
I'm just looking up things. I know. 5e really made necromancy poopy, but I just wanted to double check stuff.
Yeah, undead creation. I don't have any because the group kept going. Yeah, we'll kill all the undead you make, and I'm like,
I suffer them for a while. The dragon one, like I said, I would not suffer that shit to live because it almost fucking TPK'd
well,
us.
of course, it's already dead.
Nah.
What's the one higher than Animate Dead? Or is Animate Dead the best one? Great Undead?
Create undead?
Because Animate Dead is strictly humanoids only. I'm like, oh damn.
Dance Macabre, maybe.
That's humanoid for sure.
Maddie said that she switched her Wi-Fi thing, then it farted on her.
Oh, bummer.
Well-
Creed Undead is a 6th level spell. I'm not seeing Raise. What was it? Raise Undead?
No.
Or Creed Undead? Or...
Animate Undead. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I'm assuming you guys are taking a long rest in here.
Oh,
right?
Animate Dead is 3rd level. So, yes, Create Undead is stronger.
Yeah, it's
I was
all
going to do a
humanoids.
short rest at least. I'm going to go ahead and do Song of Rest.
Here, we don't want to do a long rest. I
I
literally-
Yeah,
That
we
is
should.
super long.
Yeah, your Druid Grove is around for a long time, isn't it?
It's 24 hours.
Nice. Okay, yeah, we'll take a long rest. We saw your thing pop up, Maddie, but we don't quite see you yet.
It'll be in a sec. In the Druid Grove, it can be whatever climate he wants. So it went from swamp to like air conditioned.
Oh my god, I love this spell so much.
Yeah, Druid Grove is amazing. So, Maddie, all you missed is we were looking up necromancy spells because I'm thinking as a universe, could the Baron bring back the dragons as zombies? But no, he can't. He
Ooh.
can't.
That would have been cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dag was like, I'm gonna do a song of
Even create undead, a 6th level necromancy spell, specifically says medium or small humanoids.
Wow. That sucks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you gotta make it's basically it's a ritual. It is a unique thing to make a Draco Lich.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like the undead dinosaur in the tomb, that had to be a special case as well.
Yeah, those are
Also,
unique.
Also, you guys are in the Grove. It's air conditioned. I think you came in on that part.
Yeah.
A long rest.
Dag was going to do Song of Rest so that we could do a short rest, and then Varth's like, let's just stay overnight. And I'm just like, and like drone off halfway mid-song. We gained 1 hit point. She's too tired to
Yay.
give a fuck.
I will tell you, Varth was I pre-rolled his death saving throws. He had 2 failures.
Oh boy. For what it's worth, I do have Revivify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying he was
Yeah.
at Death's Door.
I was, yeah,
Which is another reason why he's like, sleep please? Because he just used his best
Yeah.
spell. All of us did,
True.
but he used them to
True.
heal himself.
Actually, yeah, no. I cool. All right. It just occurred to me, literally, other than my 8th level spell, which I haven't used, my highest level spell is 4th.
Oof.
Wait, what?
Yeah. 2 5th level, 1 6th, 1 7th.
Hmm. Oh.
And 3 bardic inspirations.
So you guys take a long rest.
Yeah, we're gonna pass out.
Nothing attacks you at the night. someone might wake up to hearing some splashing as his tangling vines grab something and it gets out of it and swims away, whatever it
Out of
was.
paranoia, we probably would set up a watch. Dag would be willing to take a watch.
I'll say during
Because,
your watch. It does. It definitely gets nowhere within visibility in the fog. It was like just barely in range, and it probably was just something wandering by, and it got caught by his tangle vines, and was like, "Oh shit!" and ran.
Well, sorry.
It was probably one of those gators, whatever.
Probably. It's fine.
Those poor gators.
Those poor
Totally confusing day.
Yeah. They're probably going to avoid humans for a good long while.
I don't think they could.
Like, yeah,
They
no,
don't-
I don't want to fuck with that again.
They don't have the intelligence to even perceive what even happened to them.
That's fair.
They don't know it was from you
Well,
guys.
I mean, they might combine it like, okay, we avoid people and we avoid that area.
Probably, yeah, actually. So you guys get your long rest, cockle-doodle-doo, daytime, and you're at the entranceway.
I imagine for like the first time in forever, Tess is like ready to go, chomping at the bit, wide awake. Come on, there's treasure at the bottom of a cave.
This
And
whole
Ezra's like, what? Because you were sleeping during that question.
this whole time, during your long rest, these ghosts it's the same, since you guys have been sitting there long enough, it's the same
Wow.
10 ghosts.
I thought that would be the case.
Cool, thanks. I hate it.
And they don't trigger his growth thing at all.
Ugh, nifty.
Oh. Let me check something out real quick.
So, what do you guys do in the morning?
Well, supposedly there's treasure at the bottom of that pit that we were in.
No, they're not corpses. Yes, let's go get that.
Do we want to end the grove thing? Because I gotta stay in here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he just turns it off. Immediately, humid.
Dag just gets dropped out of the chair. I'm like, I wasn't done journaling yet.
No, it would definitely be like slowly. It would like lower you to the ground.
Oh, okay. Just like slowly lowering, and her knees like go up to the top. As it's, like, hitting the wood. Like, okay, fine. I guess I'll finish quickly. Yeah. And when we go in, Dag is inspecting that mural. I imagine I'm not going to learn anything more than, hey, that's Ubtao.
Yeah, no, you get what I already said, but you get to see it in
Yeah.
person now.
Okay.
Also, now that you come back in here and you're investigating that, and you guys don't have to deal with dragons,
And I'm using light because I can't see shit. otherwise.
Azra now realizes, oh, these scorch marks were acid. Scorch marks.
Oh, god damn it. Got such kinship with those marks.
And you guys go down the cliff face because you guys got, or the pit because you guys got the night fly.
I will tell Vorm, wait at the top for me this time.
Okay, it just stops right at
Unless
the
I
top.
call for you.
It just stop.
Because he takes for fucking ever to climb up there, I'm sure.
He's just like, doo, 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 and just stops right at the edge, right where you told him to.
Yep.
And you guys go down and go find the treasure, and it's not even like a foot deep in very loose dirt. And
I am not at the front this time.
It's
Because Azra has learned that lesson yet again.
Tess is at the
smells-
front and she is checking for traps.
it smells gross in here. There are no traps, but there's a lot of dead bodies and dragon dung.
Ugh.
Well, that makes sense. I bet that makes really good fertilizer.
You guys, if any of you make contact with it, it feels like you just touched fire. It's very acidic.
Gross.
If any of you actually touched the poop, which I don't think you. But as you move away the dirt, first thing you see are coins. Lots and lots of gold coins.
Ooh.
And as you clear it further, you see a potion.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, Tess is just like, yeah, I don't know what this shit is, and hands it off to one of the 4 magic users in the group.
You guys are high enough level with your Arcana checks that you can identify this potion. Especially since you've used one of these before. It's a potion of superior healing.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Continue digging through, find another potion. It's a potion of water breathing. Looks like water in a vial. You find a circlet, a mithril breastplate, and a robe with a bunch of patches on it that looks a lot like daggers.
Dagger has a robe?
A robe of
I usually
useful
keep
items.
it in my bag because I don't it doesn't fit my aesthetic.
Oh, and a whole bunch of gems. So here's your breakdown.
Yeah, break it down.
1,400 gold in coins.
Rich.
1,100 gold in gems.
You're rich.
I'm gonna copy paste this into Zoom. A potion of
Okay,
superior
cool.
healing, a potion of water breathing, a bronze circlet that's definitely magical, a mithril breastplate, and a robe of useful items.
That's useful.
And since I'm copy pasting it, you guys could, especially Azra, could immediately identify it as a circlet of blasting.
Ooh, hell yeah.
I pass that over to Azra.
Woo!
But my hair.
Oh, you're just mad because you lost the crown.
I don't look as fabulous in my Inquisitor helmet.
The gold looks like it's printed from ancient Chultan.
Ooh,
You see,
that's weird. This is printed and
You
not
see,
minted.
God damn it.
Sorry for throwing you under the bus, Scotty, but now I'm just imagining little like gold coins made out of paper. Like the chocolate candies you get, but it's just the empty foil. It's so dumb. Don't mind me.
the face printed on the gold coins is of the Chultan king Umek, the one that you're going to his tomb.
Cool.
So these are very
Old as
historically significant gold coins. You can still spend them, of course. Gold coin's a gold coin. But they might be worth double or maybe even triple their own value to the right buyer for historical
I like to
reasons.
think that happens in character. Dag's like, wow, these are so historically significant. And I'm like, they old as fuck.
Even better.
They're-
Prestidigitation.
They
These
these
look brand new, mid condition.
these
Or sorry, printed condition.
may be
Stop.
some of the first forms of gold being used as coin currency in humankind's existence that you know of. Because Chol is
Wow.
where humankind's history in Torel has started, from what you know of. You know that they came from a far-off continent as well, but
Nice.
Utau
Okay.
brought them from that continent here.
Good to know.
So this is like finding biblical, I guess, in our modern era,
Ooh.
or Egyptian
Neat.
currency. I guess Egyptian would be the most ancient civilization that we have on record, right? That has currency that would be of valuable metals.
I
Sumerian.
guess.
Babylonian.
Sumerian or Babylonian, probably,
it's
but
like-
I don't know.
It's that level of significance, these coins.
Nice.
But being D&D, it's like, oh, gold coin, it's gold. Okay, it's worth one gold coin.
Yeah, I mean,
And Mithril, I think the only thing Mithril does in 5th is it negates the disadvantages that you would have with the armor.
which actually makes it pretty baller.
And halves its weight.
Shit, however, hang on.
Fantastic.
It's breastplate.
Yeah. Breastplate's
I
pretty
don't
good.
think any of us can use it.
I already got adamant breastplate. I think it's
Let
good
me
for
check to see if the rogue can get anything higher than
Yeah.
light.
It's worth whatever breastplate is plus 300,
Okay.
but it also looks like it's ancient. So,
Mhm.
like the coins, probably could be worth more to the right buyer.
Yeah.
It's old.
In the module, it's just Mithril breastplate, but you found it in an ancient Chultan Empire ruins. So
Yeah.
That is weird. You wouldn't think they'd have Mithril plus Braid looking out in the hot ass jungle.
you do know
Mithril is very breathy.
you do know that there are the albino dwarves have mines in Chult, so there are valuable metals here in Chult. And-
Yeah, none of us can wear this comfortably that aren't already wearing mithril. I believe the only people in the party that can use it are you, are the Baron and Chung. Because none of the rest of us have proficiency in medium armor.
Yeah.
But that's the hoard of treasure.
It's good for Muns.
Yeah. Huh?
And like, yeah, if I want that elven fucking chain, I have to go to, what was it, hell or something?
Oh yeah.
What?
You gave us that quest, dude. When we went looking for a shitload of magical items, we talked to some Yugoloth guy, and he's like, I can give you what you want if you go do a favor for me in hell.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I thought you were like, I need to go to hell to buy Elvencraft stuff, and I'm like, what?
I mean, technically, I'm not wrong.
Or you could just go to an elf blacksmith, which there's such a thing.
I mean, I fucking looked. I don't know.
Whatever. Anyway, so you guys get the dragon's horde. The dragon that you never learned its name.
Nope.
Dead. Its name is Dead.
Well, we're in the thing. Go to the other baby dragon. Well, what's your mom's name?
Oh my god.
Aranith.
Aranith. What's your name?
Do I recognize that? I doubt it.
No, you don't. The babies did not have a name normally, but I gave them a name, so give me a second.
Oh.
Steve and Gary.
They gave themselves their own names. You guys can do Arcana checks on Black Dragons if you want, and I can lore dump on them.
Steve and not Steve.
This one's name is Apaw.
Paul.
Yeah.
He's
that was
Paul.
bad for an Arcana check.
And your brother, sister's name? You're a sibling. They can't.
Sitim. Sitim.
Tim? Okay, so we have Paul and Tim.
Nailed it.
Oh god. I got an 18 for Arcana checks.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I got a 30.
Well, you're lore bard.
Okay. This makes more sense anyway. I don't know shit
really
about
well. And to be fair, I do know Draconic.
I'll crunch.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll crunch down this lore because I like to go too far on it. The
Arcana? I got 28. Okay, not 20. 28.
Nice.
Everybody fuck off!
You know what? For
Like,
funsies.
no, leave her alone. She got brain damage. She got whiplash from a dragon yesterday.
Incredibly true.
For funsies.
Nothing.
And to make you feel better, Azra.
It's fine. It's fine. She's not actually
Varth
bad.
got a 7.
Yay! Thanks,
The
Bob.
Black Dragons. Chromatic dragons are already evil, right? Black dragons are considered the most evil out of the chromatic dragons. They don't care about anyone but themselves. In fact, they take pleasure in killing. So, well, most of them do, but for the chromatic dragons, take it even more so than others. They enjoy stalking their prey and letting them purposely just live just a little bit longer to torture them further. Stuff like that.
Good. I'm glad we killed her.
So
Neat.
that baby, even if you weren't dead, it's probably still would have just kept thrashing you around until it got bored. Even long after death.
Yeah, cool.
If no one intervened.
That was a fate that I avoided.
And with your really high Arcana checks, you also know that Black Dragons are drawn to shadow-touched places. Because they're just that evil and like angsty stuff. Their faces turn more and more jagged and skull-like as they get older, which you can visibly see between the baby and the mom. The mom looks like Diablo from the Diablo series, essentially. Level of bony face. And the parents of Black Dragons do not care about their children at all. They'll let them live around them until they get around a young size. But they do not take care of them. They do not share the food. They do not share the treasure. In fact, they usually bully their kids into doing stuff for them, or they will kill them.
Wow.
And the
I
kid
didn't feel bad about it to begin with, but now I feel a little bit more.
and the kids' feeling to their parents is equally mutual. Even if there was some form of kindness, they would just take it as a weakness to take advantage of.
Yeah.
They're very heartless, evil dragons.
Well, cool.
Oh, and of course, acid damage immune to acid, and they like living in swamps. So yeah, you guys get the treasure. You guys are like, oh yeah, I remember that about Black Dragons. And where do you guys go?
I mean, I guess we're going to the ziggurat now.
Wind blows. Ziggurat.
While we're walking though, what do we remember about ghosts?
The power within. What? Oh, ghosts. You know that you ain't afraid of no ghosts?
I don't know. Judging by my wisdom saves today, we're all afraid of ghosts.
I'm afraid of ghosts.
Give me a religion check.
I think Varth has that, right?
I'm gonna
Yes.
abstain.
Yes, he does.
I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
What do I add? What is your bardic inspiration?
D12.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me find his skills. I'm sure it's like plus 50. I think he was really good at religion.
Plus 17 million.
Like plus 10 or something, I'm pretty sure. Makes sense. Where do you... He's got his stuff.
6, I think.
He's got his stuff in a Word document. It makes it really hard to find things. Because he doesn't set it up like a character sheet. Let's see. There's religion. It's only plus 6. Your bardic inspiration was a plus 1.
Nice.
So a total of 24 on the religion check.
That's still good.
Yep. Ghosts are they're bad news. You can't really kill them per se. You can make them disappear for a while.
Okay.
They have a thing where they could scare you so hard you age.
Good to
Unless
know.
you're immune to age. Looks at Baron.
Mood.
Everyone just looks at the Baron.
What?
Ghosts can.
Oh shit! I look at Mezzy.
Ghosts are quite sentient. More so than most spectral undead. They can move in between the material and ethereal planes. You know the rest. They're ghosts.
They're ghosts.
Besides the aging thing, that's like I think the only really D&D specific thing for ghosts.
Can they only be hurt by magic weapons?
Oh, okay, that is a good question. Find what page Ghost is on. As we're going Ghost. I don't know.
I'm presuming
ghost
fire
ones.
would still hurt them.
Oh yeah, fire and stuff still.
Thank God.
Silvered weapons would definitely work. They're considered
Oh,
magical.
we don't have none of those.
I want to play a. I pretty much want to play what's his name from Witcher, where I have one sword and then one
Geralt?
silvered sword. Yeah.
I'm literally listening to the Witcher soundtrack right now.
Yeah. I haven't got close to beating the games. I've only played like an hour or two of Witcher 3, but I'm just like, you know what? He's an angsty character that doesn't like fully cling to his angsty. I'm not going to do anything because brooding past.
He's not angsty. He's just, deep.
He's like, everybody hates me because I'm a Witcher and they think I'm a monster.
But it's actually true.
He never says that, and it's just people being assholes.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, your
The
eyes
one
are
thing
yellow.
that got me in that game is that animals don't like you because they can smell that you're a witcher, and that made me so sad. I was like, let me pet the dog.
Aw.
All I need in a modern game.
I did not know that, and now I'm sad.
Yeah. Roach still likes you though.
I just
So
know.
that's the most important.
I just know there's a lot of like, I got important things to do. Hello, ladies.
There's a
Pretty
ritual.
much. That's it. That's the game.
Oh, ghosts are resistant to a lot of things.
Yes.
They're immune to cold, necrotic, and poison. They're resistant to non-magical weapons, and pretty much all the acid, fire, lightning, and thunder, it has resistance to.
Okay.
So your fireball would only do half.
Yeah.
That's fine.
basically, Baron's
Just make it a
Harris
more
spell.
damaging fireball.
And probably the worst thing about ghosts is their possession ability. They can possess people.
Not me, because I'm the Baron.
Sure. And it turns out this whole time the Baron actually hasn't been the Baron, it's been a ghost calling him that is the Baron, possessing this random vampire. That would actually be a great plot twist.
So
But anyway.
I think because of the way the plane shifted stuff works, I don't actually have a type according to the rule. I don't think they've listed my type. I'm always assumed humanoid because everything else is, human.
They played with that.
No, you're
with like double classing.
You're
and stuff. I don't think
humanoid.
they can doing it.
You're humanoid, and then you're specific vampire, however you say that. That is
Yeah, but it's
whatever.
weird because it's like they keep mentioning that a lot of stuff about being undead, but it's like I'm not technically undead though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. Be immune to.
Turn undead. That'd be funny.
Guys, I
You
can
just
save
play a
you.
cleric that's like, piss off.
'Cause I think Warforged are the same on that same kind of boat, where they're considered
They are,
humanoid
yeah.
Warforged, not
Yeah.
construct.
And Jeremy Crawford has spent like 6 months. People like, but I'm a construct. No, you are not a construct, people.
Poor
But it
Jeremy.
says on the construct, you're not a construct.
You're a living
We love you,
construct.
Jeremy. Keep fighting the hard fight.
Yeah. Yeah. He carries the torch that is rules
The rule
lawyer.
of law
Yeah.
in the D&D universe.
Meanwhile, Ed Greenwood and like Chris Perkins are like, we do lore. We're
We do
fine,
whatever
man.
the fuck we want.
Yeah, we got the fun job, right, Jeremy? And he's like, no, doesn't work like that.
So you guys,
I pulled a muscle.
I assume you guys fly over the swamp water to this
Yes,
ziggurat.
please.
Excuse me. Yes.
Okay, as you're flying over, you can see that there's a huge garden plateau in front of the ziggurat on this part of land. As you're flying over, you see zombie dinosaurs just
Oh,
roaming around
Right.
outside in the garden area.
So fun fact, Varth is probably interested in the garden. Dag is gonna say, no, we're not getting near that shit, because apparently there's some scary tangle plants. And I have had my fucking fill of plants for this week.
And the ziggurat has the, you go up to the top. There's barely a double door up there.
A Dumbledore?
Yes. It is.
It kills Dumbledore.
The door is very dumble. It just has a big beard. No, anyway.
We found Zeb.
You're like, Zeb?
Yeah, I was about to say. It's Zebediah, his
He
door!
morphed into a door.
Someone. Oh. True polymorph into a door.
Wow.
Because you can
That's
do that.
basically the end of my favorite game ever. Spoilers.
This large ziggurat made of blackened stone presses with sparkling bits of blues and yellows, presenting something akin to twinkling stars. It has 4 separate levels with sets of stairs angled across the face, alternating from left to right side of the ziggurat. From left side of the ziggurat to the right side on each level. The bottom level is covered with overgrown vines and plants. Between each of the steps, carvings are embedded into the face of the stone walls, depicting a set of ancient glyphs. At the top of the 80-foot ziggurat, you can barely make out an ornamental stone structure. And down below in the gardens, you see a zombie T-Rex and 2 zombie brontosauruses.
Cool, no thanks.
And Mezzy is like, oh, thank you for having me fly. I feel like normally this is where you would actually encounter me for the first time in this adventure. Huh. And you would have to...
She's on the broom behind me.
And you would have to save me from this encounter that I'm hiding from.
You could take him, Mezzy.
I just remembered that because my amnesia's gone. Or sorry, my plot device is gone.
Those glyphs on the thing, can Varth or I read them? Are they in Omuin?
Not from this distance.
Or are they not really a language?
You think most likely than not they're going to be an old Omuin, but you can't read them from here for sure.
Okay. I don't want to get close enough to be in range of the vines if they're there, but I do want to get a little closer to see if I can skim them.
Okay, as you fly over, you
Do it for
fall.
the vine.
Your spell for fly, or your whatever you're using to fly, immediately fails, and you start slowly falling down to the bottom of the ziggurat.
Okay, so when you say slowly, you mean like...
Not enough to take fall damage.
Oh, okay. Ah, shit. I try and cast light on the edge of the broomstick.
Okay.
Does it work?
Yep.
Okay, apparently you can't magically fly in.
Should I use teleport?
I don't know if I'd risk it. I mean, apparently spells work, so it's not an anti-magic field.
I don't like this.
Maybe fly close to the ground?
Anyone else point out that ziggurats normally are in Mediterranean or Middle Eastern cultures and not in the jungle?
Fantasy world. They can be wherever they want, I guess. As your air conditioner or whatever turns on in the background.
The heat, but yeah.
It's just been a while. I'm just like, do they mean pyramid? Because a ziggurat and a pyramid aren't the same thing.
Well,
I think
I
they
thought the ziggurat was the tiered one. Isn't it like in the Aztecs?
yeah,
No,
no.
that's not a ziggurat.
That's
a
not?
pyramid.
Oh well, it's a pyramid. They say ziggurat, but they meant
Yeah,
pyramid.
ziggurats in like Babylon and stuff. It's a large complex.
Mm.
It's
okay.
pyramidical in a way, but it's not a pyramid.
I was always under. I think the common misconception is that if it has the tiered steps, it's a ziggurat. But if
No,
it's flat, if it's a straight
Yeah,
line, then
It's a
it's
step pyramid.
It's the tiered step
Okay.
pyramid.
I'm just saying, because it's this whole time we've been playing it, I'm like,
You keep using this word. It does not mean what you think it means.
don't even get me
Oh,
started.
yeah, it's like
He
a
does
big
that shit
fucking-
all the time.
it
Every
just-
time somebody says the word devastated, like a blood vessel
Decimate.
just fucking yes, that's the word.
decimate.
A blood vessel just like throbs.
There's just so much
Yeah.
better words to use, like devastate.
Yeah, it's only like vaguely a pyramid too. It's kind of just like here's
Wow,
some
yeah.
thing.
That looks like a
Here's the
hill.
ziggurat.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, it's basically a hill, but like squares.
I just looked up what it looked like. For those at home watching on YouTube later, or Jeanette who's watching live, look up what a ziggurat
Jeanette.
looks like, because it is not what I thought it was. I thought it was like a Aztec pyramid.
It's not clearly what D&D thinks it is either.
We should add Matt Mercer at that, because I feel certain he's used that term and it was not the right one.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone's corrected it. There has to
That's
be
fair.
some.
That's fair.
It's a big tall.
Actually,
It is a big tall.
there's a few of those in the crit roll fandom. We know.
Yeah, it's like
There's a few of those in every
it looks
fandom.
I'm
like-
sure with as
Sure.
many people as they have, there's plenty of assholes who'll point it out to them.
Yeah. Or people with a history degree who are nice.
Yeah,
The it looks like the only
But
way
then-
up.
damn furball cows. I'm angry at. Anyway.
Looks like the only way up besides flying would be going up the stairs.
Oh,
I hate
leg.
stairs.
It's 80 foot.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Fun fact: in actual pyramids in South America, the steps are very shallow because you normally would only walk with the balls of your feet back in the day. So when visitors go, most of them have ropes and stuff to help you actually climb because of how steep and bad the stairs are.
I thought
nowadays.
part of it was also because it's such a difficult thing to do. It's meant so that the vast majority of the population can't ascend it. It's so that only the priests can, because it takes time and you can't exactly jog up the steps.
Just a small little interesting thing.
You guys hear horrible throwing up, gut wrenching noise as the zombie T-Rex.
Oh, there's a cat. There's a cat.
As the
Cat.
zombie T-Rex below you barfs up a zombie, and all the zombie dinosaurs are just like looking up at you guys flying.
Does it eat the zombies?
I'm just like
afterwards?
smacking Azra. I'm like, fireball might be smart. Yep. mhm.
Ah,
Did
I
that,
mean, I guess.
did that T-Rex just barf up zombies?
Yeah.
A human,
No, it
you see a
happens here.
human zombie. Just-
It occurs to me, I forgot the Baron's never been in the Tomb of Annihilation. He's
Oh,
never seen this
yeah.
before.
Lol.
Our fun picture.
You're like, this is fucking weird as shit, and we're like, yeah, no, this is normal.
It's hard to see in the picture, but there are zombies in its mouth.
Can we keep one?
Cool.
No.
My fave. Should I set them all on fire?
The human zombie looks really confused. It hasn't perceived you guys yet. It's just wandering around down there.
Hello? Did I just get thrown up?
And then
Is this
hearing
my life now?
hearing the noise of the dinosaur zombies, it turns around and then sees you and also joins them in this small condensed pile directly below you guys, just looking up, reaching at you.
Sweet. So where is the point where we will fall out of the sky?
I am on the ground right now, and I am alone.
Okay.
They have not seen you yet, Dagger. They're looking at everybody flying above. The
Yeah.
T-Rex almost
Alright.
can reach you guys, but I would definitely say you guys would have moved up when that happened. It's trying to bite at you. It's huge size, so you guys probably flew up a bit higher than that.
Okay, so all of them can make a dex save then.
A zombie deck save. That's funny.
20.
What's your DC?
My DC is 18, I believe, from memory.
8 plus 5 plus 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they get a 20, if they get a nat 20, they will succeed. That's literally it. They
Not 20
Nice.
for auto success.
Not-
Book
not for saving throws, only for attacks.
is
Yeah, they all fail. Chonker.
Cool. Dying in a fire. I dropped a d6.
I just love that frantic, happy sound of a million d6s.
Hell yeah. Okay. Math break. 12. 14.
No, don't do that. We might get copyright strike.
That's copyrighted?
I mean, probably.
It's a
Fucking
Jeopardy
everything
thing.
is. It's a Jeopardy thing.
Oh, that
I'm pretty
is.
sure I can't do it good enough. So
I mean, it was relatively close.
As long as you change it up every 10 seconds.
Do. No, that goes to Pokemon. Never mind.
44 points of fire damage.
44.
Fuck them
Yeah.
up.
Okay, I was gonna have the zombie has a special thing called Undead Fortitude, where it rolls a con save, and the DC depends on how much damage it took. There's literally no way, even with a nat 20, it could pass.
I wonder what actually would the DC be? Like, I don't know.
22.
The DC is 5 plus damage taken.
Okay. So not really possible.
So 49.
Yes.
DC 49.
Let me roll with the 16 con zombie. Okay, it got a 9. Did that work?
Yeah. So not really close, but you tried, buddy. We believe in you.
That the human zombie, just humanoid zombie, just vaporized from your fireball.
Yeah, like its remaining fortitude was like it takes 2 steps, but then everything crumbles to ash.
The 3 dinosaur zombies are still there, though. They are
Shit.
definitely hurt by it. They took all of it, but they're not down.
Okay. Someone else do more things.
Wait, let me do something. Let's see. You guys are just flying, I like to think, like 20 feet above the reach of the T-Rex. Just looking at it.
He's just like, nom, 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 nom.
Meanwhile, Dag and Mezzy are just like doing the thing where we're hiding in a porta potty from Jurassic Park.
But it's dead Jurassic Park.
God, that actually sounds like a fantastic movie premise.
Really does.
Varth,
I would watch the shit out of that. It would probably be horrible, but hilarious.
Like Shaun of the Dead plus Jurassic Park.
Yes.
That'd be good. If it was like that kind of flavor of zombie movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think Blake would want to maybe show off a little bit. He's not using his best spell,
Yeah, he's not fond of undead. He'd fuck this shit
but
up.
they're in a nice condensed
Yeah.
area, perfect for a druid who has a lot of AoE spells. So
Lock them up.
he's
I
gonna
say while hiding and cowering.
He's gonna use a special spell that will be coming out eventually on the DM's Guild whenever I actually finish these supplements for Zebediah's Guide to Fishing,
Do it.
called Wrath of the Ocean. And
Oh, shit
I gotta
balls.
open up the document.
Yes.
I gotta open up
Love
the
Wrath of the
document.
Ocean.
That document's like over 100 pages, so give me just a moment.
Yeah. I never got to use that spell. I had it though.
I think Flo used it once.
Yeah, she did.
I don't remember against what.
Wow, it is taking a while.
But yeah, if Maddie's able to join us for Saltmarsh, you guys can play your sisters again.
I'd have to de-level them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be sad. I'd be like,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, speaking of that,
Tiny emo.
they did do what I thought they were going to do for it. I've been looking at their vlogs for Saltmarsh. It is technically defaulted in Greyhawk campaign, but they have it set up in the book that it's its own place that you can just put into any campaign setting you want.
Oh, okay.
So the city of Saltmarsh can just appear in Faerun if you want it, or in Eberron, or in Ravnica probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it a Ravnica spot for some reason. Turned it into one of the what are they called? The
District.
starts with the Z. The spots where all the water's at.
Ziggurat.
Zamboni.
Yeah, fucking
Sure,
love Zamboni.
sure, Zamboni. Why is this? The table of contents is taking forever to load.
I've got it on my phone. Wrath of the Ocean.
Yeah, I'm moving really slow because I got like 50 tabs open for DMing, and then I got streaming going on.
Choose a point you can see within range, and you cause waves, debris, and sea creatures in a 60-foot cube on that point to become animated until the spell ends.
Yeah, it was based off of a spell from.
I guess it would rise up all the water in the swamp. Hey, we can use those alligators again.
Hey, they fall out of the sky onto the.
Okay, so I don't even roll it because I know every round those sea creatures would be doing damage. The waves could be knocking everything in it prone, stuff or difficult terrain, stuff like that. So he casts that, and after a minute or whatever, those zombies are definitely done.
You're done, son.
You're motherfucking dead, Sonic.
Dag like stands up from where she's hiding. She's probably standing in like a foot of water. Thanks, Varth. My socks are never gonna be dry.
The zombie T-Rex is just bleh. It just slides over dead. And then like spilling out of it are like 5 zombies that are also dead. There's bleh.
Ew.
I'm gonna see if I can activate the broom again.
Yeah, you can activate it.
I'm gonna fly like 5 feet forward and see if it deactivates again.
Forward into the ziggurat building? Or
Toward it. I mean, are we like right at it?
You're right at it. I thought.
Oh shit. Then, yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Okay, the second you do, it fails. It just. Pew.
Ah, shit. All right, yeah, you can't fly too close to it. I'm gonna start climbing the stairs and investigating those runes on it.
Okay, who has the gold coin thingy that you guys got?
Do you mean the gold coin that we were given way back in Port Zaru?
Yeah, the one that the
Oh, the thread coin.
The one that the Coatl saw and was like, "Oh yeah, you're an ally."
I want to say Varth had it. I was thinking of the Triceratops thing that we got back in Port Zaru from like some guild or another that was like, "We don't like outsiders coming in and making a scene," and we're like, "Yep, we made a parade. Oops."
Oh wait. Okay, you were within a certain distance that your broom actually wouldn't have even been working at all. My bad.
Oh, cool. All right.
You didn't even get to attempt.
I hate anti-magic fields.
It's not an anti-magic field, I say as I cast light on fucking everything.
It's anti-some magic. That's still bad.
It's from the School of Railroad, the one that everybody hates.
I'm like, no, it's fine. We're roughing it the hard way. This is the way we used to do it.
To be
She
fair,
just looks at you like.
to be fair, the same spell-like area effect is in here.
Yeah.
Dag and Tess are probably like jogging up the stairs.
Okay.
Like this is
I'm like
a fan.
crawling dramatically up the stairs.
Like, man, temple raiding and exploring. This is literally what the two of us grew up on.
I massacred.
Yeah, that's true. You're like right back to being a
pyramid
kid.
before.
You are surrounded. You are surrounded by vines. They're all over the base of this place, if you recall.
Dag is lighting a torch and just gently prodding fucking everything that I get near.
Okay, so you need to give me a dex save.
Oh, god damn it! It's the trees again! Nat 20.
So-
Whoa!
Fucking vines.
Okay,
Just like in real life.
these barbed vines try to grab you and they don't.
Don't poke the vines or set them on fire.
I was just
Do
about to
I
ask
think it
if
was
you wanted them
because
set on fire.
I was setting them on fire, or it would have happened anyway.
You did 1 fire damage with your torch. It reacted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess maybe just like don't touch them.
Why would you touch them?
I use prestidigitation to douse the torch and put it back in my pocket. Sadly.
They're all thorny and stuff. It's definitely difficult terrain as you climb up.
Yeah.
I hate everything.
This is fine.
So, Tess and Dagger are the first. No, Dagger and Mez are the first ones going up, right?
No, it's Dagger and Tess, I think. Tess is faster than fucking all of
Because
us.
you and Mezzy were there. That's why I'm sure.
Oh yeah, well, probably me and Mezzy and Tess.
Okay. So, as you three since you're the first 3 going up these stairs, reach the top. All 3 of you need to give dex saves. Of course she rolls a single digit.
God fucking damn it, Mitzi. She really needs some plot armor. That's all I'm saying.
She's like Tess. She's got really good dex, but she rolls low every time.
Yeah.
Dagger got a 21.
Okay.
Oh my god. Dagger is like on her game at the moment.
Tess got an 18.
Okay. Nessie got a 15.
Oh, cool.
See, she has a really good bonus,
That's not
but
bad.
both Dagger's the only one that passes.
Oh boy.
Oof.
So both Mezzy and Tess get restrained and are stung by the venomous barbs, and both of them take damage from the barbs.
Ah, shit. I don't remember. Did I ever buy
As we roll initiative.
Mm.
I don't think I ever managed to buy a amulet of proof against poison for Tess, did I?
No.
I don't think you did.
It's 18 poison.
Oh,
damage.
18 damage.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. Cool. That's a big old 6 for Dag.
I just realized I didn't have Mezzy help you at all with the dragons, and I feel horrible.
That's fine. She'd probably died instantly anyway.
She would have been.
Just like,
She would have been really. She would have been really helpful. I'm serious. She would have been. Except for the
we
mom.
didn't die.
Except for the mom that was
Fine.
flying.
If we died, I'd be pissed.
With flight, she can't help you there. She can't fly.
I got a 19 for
19.
Azra's initiative,
Ooh,
by the way.
a 9, then a 19. Nice. Oh, Varth. I missed my tower. I just boop. All right, you got 17. Well,
Nice.
what did Dagger get?
Dag got a 6.
Nice.
And I believe Chung and Tess go at 13.
Yes. I would say the monsters get initiative, but I'm just gonna say they go last. Baron.
18.
18.
Nice.
18.
Nice. And the first every single way up, because there's 4 different levels of stairs on your way up. I'll say it's like 20 feet of steps that are difficult. These first set is difficult terrain because of the vines, but you don't see any on the other one.
Okay, cool.
So Azra gets to go first, as you see.
Okay.
Tess and Mezzy get entangled and barbed. Nice.
I got a lot of cracks out of that one. How well do I think I can sculpt like a fireball, for example, around them
You could.
while still getting all of the stuff?
I mean,
All right, I'm gonna do that.
you could hit where their source is. You don't have to hit the part that's directly touching them.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
You
Dex
can
save for
sculpt it
the
around.
plants.
Fun fact: they do not have dexterity, thus they fail.
Yay! 6. Hey, just a normal bog standard fireball this time. Oh, being
I
able
love
to
that little
reroll
laugh.
yeah,
the fireball.
that was fully Azra too.
These vines are dead. I know it. I still want to hear what your total is, but they have. This is all they have for their stats. Their AC's 12, and they have 15 hit points.
They're so boned.
Oh, and they're immune to poison.
21, 23, 25.
But not
points.
immune to fear.
Okay.
Was it 25 points?
Okay. Boom. The vines that were holding
Ripperoni.
them just detach as the source of them just got burned to ash to nothingness. Just plops off, and the rest of the vines just like retreat back into its own growth.
My somatic component is this.
Nice.
And the fire is just like.
I like to,
Chung gives you a high five.
I like to think you.
Yeah.
I like to think you flick the back guano off your middle finger,
Oh yeah, totally.
like you're flicking a cigarette at some gasoline or something. But
That'd be cool.
yeah. So the rest of you get back. When the rest of you go up the steps, the vines do not bother you at all. In fact, they move
Yeah,
away.
they're charred ashes right now.
They've actually moved away as far as possible. They're off the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
They're staying away from all of you.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
And as you get to the top, you can see a bunch of carvings, glyphs, and ancient markings on the side here, and it seems to be telling a story.
Hey, look, Dag, carvings. Your favorite.
You see,
Yeah,
Flavor
she
of
basically
thing.
skips over there.
you go over and you know ancient Omuan, so you're able to read all this stuff. I would say a history check, but I'm just gonna give it to you. There's no reason for it. I would say you have expertise in Chilton history, so you don't need to roll.
I mean, I have expertise in history, so.
Oh, that helps too. If you weren't able... Oh, Messi's like, oh, I understand these. This is stuff I can read for you guys.
Why am I here?
Shit. I'm just reading over her shoulder.
Yeah.
And she feels like, hey, I am being useful.
I am helpful.
Yeah. And she reads about the story of the god Uptau bringing 3 human tribes to these lands. The Katashasha, the Mastika, and the Arunis. Yeah, names are fun. I'm sure I'm saying them really wrong, and for anyone that cares, I'll just copy-paste them. Boop. Bringing those 3 tribes, guided by the Quaddle, as they meet up at the Peaks of Flame. So, it's just a huge humanoid with a dinosaur head, and traveling with it are these giant flying snakes, and there are humans on their backs, flying across the ocean.
Oh, hey, that looks familiar.
And then there's that old Umoon that explains it. So yeah, that was here. And then there's another set of steps when you get to the end of this mural. Or carvings, whatever.
If there looks like there's any, like, particularly dense area, Dag's gonna take a rubbing or 2.
Okay.
While the rest of the party clambers up the stairs.
Alright. As you guys climb up the stairs, they're steep and narrow steps. That would make sense that they would be. They wouldn't make it convenient, because I mean, why would they?
No.
When suddenly, appearing literally out of nowhere, fading into existence on both next to the Baron and next to Azra, are these weird 4-armed, red-skinned reptilian humanoids. And they got these weird mandibles that jut out. And they got like a nose piercing, like a ring. And with their 4 arms, they immediately lash out to attack you. What's your passive? What's your passive perception?
Mine's shit. It's like 11.
What is the Baron's?
12.
Okay, so both of you are surprised by this.
I
So
love
they
how
get a
they
surprise
went after
round.
the 2 least perceptive people in the entire fucking party.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure even the NPCs have a higher passive perception than both of you.
They do. I can guarantee.
And they get 4 attacks each.
Oh shit!
Why?
You cast Mage Armor this morning, right, Azra?
Nope.
I did! Why
I don't
not?
think I did.
The
It
4
lasts 8 hours!
I don't even have it prepared.
Are you fucking kidding me, woman?
Sorry. Ripping pepperoni.
in the 4 arms, it's longsword, longsword, short sword, short sword.
So unnecessary.
And also, it's got its mouth looks very it could attack with it. So swing, swing, bite at Azra to start with. What's your AC?
Oh, I don't know. 12? No, it's not 12, but it's not good.
Remember, you had a long rest, so you're at full health right now.
Yup. Oh, it actually is a 12.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Okay, let's see.
Cool. Neat. I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke if I'm still alive at the end of this.
Okay, both the initial attacks with the sword hit. Do you use Hellish Rebuke on either of those?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on the first one because she knows she's probably gonna be dead in soon.
Okay, yeah, all of the attacks hit. So, okay, you do it on the first one.
Cool. Neat. Alright. I believe he needs to do a dex save for my hellish rebuke.
Yeah.
The DC's charisma based, so what would that DC be?
Math! 22 points of damage, and then... Oh, my charisma's only a +1. So the DC is 8, 9, 14.
14. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to their stats. Yeah, with a 12, fails.
Yay! So he takes 22 points of fire damage.
Yep.
Damn. Fuck him
Get
up.
fucked.
And you take 16 slashing damage from the longswords.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
And from the bite, you take 6 piercing and 7 poison.
But wait, there's more.
And
Yeah.
you need to give me a con saving throw.
Okay. Okay. Oh god, that's a 5 on the dice. Plus not very much. +1, so 6.
You are paralyzed as the
Oh,
venom courses
shit.
through you and you go stiff. And,
Oh shit.
let's see.
Oh shit.
It grabs you with the other 2 arms it hasn't attacked with. And both you and this reptilian creature vanish to nothing.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what you see when it's your turn next.
Cool.
The other one,
Great.
you can think planescape for this creature, by the way. This is a planescape creature. Baron.
Did that thing cast a spell to do that?
No, it was its venom.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh, no, the venom was the paralyze. But the disappearing is a, it's a special thing they get.
Okay, so I couldn't counterspell it.
No.
Okay.
The spell-like effect.
Okay.
Fucking hate everything.
What's the Baron's AC?
18.
Okay. 16 misses, even lower definitely misses. And then the bite, of course the bite hits at 23. So you take 6 piercing, 7 poison, and you need to give me a con save.
Con! 21.
21. You are not paralyzed. And that's their turn on the surprise round. And now we're going to keep the initiatives that we had before for the sake of not re-rolling everything. Azra,
Yeah.
since you're leading initiative, I believe you can re-roll at, let's see, at the beginning or end of your turn. Let's see. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. So currently, you are not able to move, and everything seemed to switch around. All of a sudden, there's no noises anymore, and you can barely make out the silhouettes of all your friends within 10 feet. Everything has like this whitish, silvery-ish hue. Everything looks ghost-like. The pyramid
Do I get
itself
the
is
Fury
barely.
Plane vibes?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
There are no
Cool, 'cause
noises.
she has
here.
spells that can do that, so that makes sense.
So,
Cool. So I
at
just
the
get
end
to
of-
make my save.
At the end of your turn, yeah.
All right. Oh god, that's a 7 on the die.
Okay, you're still
Never
paralyzed.
mind.
You're still paralyzed.
Cool.
And Baron.
Okay, so.
Baron down on this.
There's one guy. Right?
There's one currently here. The other one that attacked Azra vanished with her. You don't know where she's at.
Attack. 19?
That hits. These aren't wearing armor, by the way. They look like they have tough hide. That's what they rely on.
Total 43 damage with 2 hits.
Ooh, oh boy. Okay, you slash it pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bloodied, but you definitely got some really clean hits on it. That's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Varth. Varth, dude. He just saw Azra go. Oh, that's like, god damn it. Because Azra just almost died from a dragon.
Yeah.
And now she's just oof, gone.
Yep.
And he doesn't know where you're at. He can't see. He's just gonna attack the one he knows he can. And he casts Moonbeam. Making sure Baron doesn't get hit by it. Azra, you can see all this happening, by the way, but there's like no noise and it's all blurry. Ooh, of course it pans. So it only takes half of his amped up Moonbeam. Right. Nezzy's turn. She's actually going to do something,
Holy shit.
right? This is more my bad. I totally forgot.
It happens.
He runs up to this one.
He disappears.
And she
That was so quiet, Kevin.
and she swings with her Kopesh blades.
Capiche?
Wait. Did she get them back? Because I remember one of them going off a mountain.
Yeah, I made up some BS like, oh hey, look what I found in the dirt. And
Oh,
just
that's
one
right.
appeared. Of course, she got a nat 20 on her first attack.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Fuck them up.
A nat 16, which beats their AC. And the last attack also hits. So
They should just kidnap our wizard. I'm fine if she steals this kill.
32 slashing damage plus the 100 roll.
It drops what it's holding. The wizard.
As this reptilian creature, I think dead. Let me check. I don't know what just happened. My dice. Okay, there we go. 30. A 30 on a crit. This creature drops all of its weapons. But
It has
Cranky
more
damage.
weapons.
that's on her first attack. It drops its 2 short swords and its 2 long swords. That are a
That's
very
so
alien craft.
I love her.
And she kills it.
Holy shit.
Nice.
First attack just makes it drop everything, and the second two are just like, it's dead.
I find it hilarious that Dad just turns around and is like, what the fuck happened? And just dead. Like, before I even see it, it's sliding down the pyramid.
Yeah, she has a movement speed of 50, so she moved heckin' fast.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Like I said, she would have been useful. Sure.
Yeah.
So that's her turn.
Yeah.
Currently, there's no visible enemies as it's Tess's turn. I don't think Tess can do anything.
She's gonna hold a crossbow bolt until she sees another one of those things reappear, and turns to Dagger and Varth and goes, "What the fuck was that? Where'd the wizard go?"
The
Tungsten.
wizard has a name. Rude.
Where the fuck did Azra go?
Better. Wrong.
Chung's turn. Poor Chung. She has a damsel in distress as a girlfriend.
She really does. she really does, doesn't she? Yeah, she's holding it. She's gonna go stand next to where Azra disappeared and hold her turn to see if this thing comes back.
Oh boy, that's gonna feel weird.
And hope that
You're inside me.
Yeah.
and hope that when they come back, they're not 15 feet to the left.
Okay, so Chung moved into the square you were in, Azra.
Well, like near it, but I don't know how accurate with dimensions Chung is in the midst of combat.
I think you would know. It was like right in front of her. As you see, Being paralyzed, unable to move, as this thing's holding you. Chung, run up and stand literally in the same spot you are.
But looking around wildly, can't see you.
So it's like a video game where you accidentally, like, your character model gets meshed into another character model. But you can see, but it's D&D, so it's not like just polygons around an empty space. So you're actually
you
seeing
see, like,
inside
brain
her.
and stuff as she goes through. Like,
Yeah.
Ugh. Walnut brain. That's so mean. She has a
Gross.
That's a racist.
Well, less of that and more of she's just a big dumb warrior.
That's
I
classist.
thought you said she's a big dumb Oreo, and I was like, interesting choice of words.
That's classist.
It is. It is.
Dagger.
Can I do a Arcana check to see what the fuck Mezzy just murdered?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Yep. Fuck it. I'm using. I can't do that. Can I? Give me a second. I have to see what action this takes. I want to inspire myself so I can get better on this roll, but I don't know what.
You can do it, Dagger. Yes, I can.
Shut up, Kevin.
I love me.
Meanwhile, Azra hears from this creature that's holding her in a language that I think only she understands in the party.
Oh, shit.
I understand.
This will make a fine meal.
What do you mean this? At least use my correct pronouns.
You can't, you're like,
It just says whenever I roll, so I presume it doesn't even take a reaction. This is better. 21 Arcana check to figure out what the fuck that thing is.
With a 21, this is a really weird exotic creature. So you think that this is a creature native to a plane that is not the material plane. You have heard of a reptilian humanoid red species civilization called the Zill.
Damn Zill.
Spelled
No one ever
Xill.
Seriously, I think this is the first time I've ever actually heard anyone using them.
Yeah, right?
I've
Like
used
this
their
is
stats
such an out of nowhere monster to have in here. Like why are they
I've
in
used
this?
I've used their stats before minus the shifting thing in our home game, Kevin.
For those at home, this creature is in the Planescape Monster Manual or whatever they title it 3. This is the 3rd one. Meaning this is like the super extra monster where they were running out of ideas. This one is good, don't get me wrong. It's just like it's probably one that very few people, even for Planescape, really even use.
So I presume that it plane shifted Azra.
Yes.
But I know that she can teleport, and I think she can plane shift.
Yes.
And if she can't do that, she can use sending, and there's a good chance she can get to us. So I'm not super worried.
You know, you just know right with that check for sure. It definitely shifted her to another plane.
Yeah, I just don't know which one.
You don't know
and
which one.
Sure, I can't do jack shit to bring her back
Yeah.
because I'm fucking bard. I sing and make things hurt and insult them.
I missed the Gatekeeper prestige
Actually-
class. You could have hacked.
Still, we're actually in third.
Ah,
also.
shit.
Oh, hey, that's the picture they have in this PDF. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
wait. Can you put it closer to the camera so we can see how terrifying its face is?
Oh, you can't really see it super well.
Yeah.
The mandibles are still gross, though.
Yeah, they super are.
Yeah. I seriously thought the bite would hurt a lot more. It's got a lot of teeth. But yeah. So that's your turn, I'd assume, because you can't really.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the blindness spell until I see this sign come back,
Okay.
and hope that it doesn't bite the shit out of Azra and kill her in whatever plane they're in.
Okay.
Maddie. I don't know why that was so much funnier because you're muted, but it was.
I know.
I'm just imagining like ghostly you on the other side, and I'm like, I don't know where Azra is. I guess I'm just gonna do this until you come back, and you're like, I got this, but you can't because you're paralyzed.
You can't see anything beyond 30 feet, Azra. Everything else is just like
I still know where they all are, though.
It's like Silent Hill 1, where like the rendering only goes out so far, and it's just like a dull, neutral colored fog.
Like, it's spooky, and not at all the fact that we can't do a further draw distance. Ooh.
Man, that'd be awesome if they remade that. Stupid Konami never gonna remake ships.
I've only ever seen it through Game Grumps, so I just can't take the Silent Hill series like seriously at all.
Some of the games are better than others.
Just want to double check some things in the ethereal plane.
That's true of most games.
Like the first 3 are pretty good. 4, which is the room I have, and you can tell it was actually designed to be a separate, different game that they kind of were like, oh, we should make this.
It's Silent Hill now. It's the Mario 2 of the Silent Hill series.
You know what? I'll roll for this one.
No.
Okay. Azra, give me a perception check.
No. I'm bad at those. I rolled a 4. I don't see anything.
Okay.
All your dice need to go in jail, hon.
I really do. We've had a bad dice day.
Okay.
I trusted that one.
This creature moves out of the square that Chung's in, because it's awkward. And, it proceeds to use all of its attacks on your paralyzed body.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Paralyzed rules. Does it get advantage? I would think so. I got all my books out for tonight. Paralyzed. I know she can't move.
Oh shit, sweetie. You're bone zoned.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Paralyzed. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated. Automatically fail strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits you is a crit.
It's been great, everybody.
Wow, okay. You know what? I give this module flack, but it's probably one of the more dangerous not being a death trap dungeon adventure I've ever ran across at 5th. Alright, it's gonna roll at advantage against your 12 AC.
Mm-hmm. How will it do? I wonder.
The world may never know. Because I think
I'm not allowed to tell them.
this is actually probably the best spot to end the episode.
Are you fucking kidding?
Oh my god.
After their turn, because that's the end of the round. Okay. How much health do you have?
46.
Not enough.
I have 46 hit points.
Oh shit.
Okay. And a certain somebody just rained bits down into the ethereal and material.
The
Thank
goddess
you.
Jeanette smiles on me in my final minute.
A dreadlord in her Shadowfell pocket plane is just like,
And to be fair,
she makes it
we are
snow.
in a shadow plane.
No, you're not.
It's true.
You're in the
Shadow
material.
touched.
You're in the material still.
It's almost her domain.
Well-
Let us
Touched
have this.
area.
Well, Azra isn't, but you guys are.
Oh well, yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah, math. Sec.
What is math?
That
Baby,
plus
don't add me.
that times 2. How much health did you say you had?
46.
Yeah.
Okay, it was 60 damage total.
Cool.
That was averaging.
Not insta-death, though.
Unconscious. Yeah, I was gonna say, at least it wasn't insta-kill. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah, same.
As it, like, just lets you go, and when you're paralyzed, you just float like you're in space. Used at why gravity's not working. Maybe a little bit. Nah, you're a wizard. You know how ethereal works. Doesn't matter, though, because then it just blends you, and you're unconscious.
My last thought is neat.
And everybody gets a nat 20. Because Jeanette just filled up the bar. Thank you. Hashtag save
Thanks,
Azra.
Jeanette.
She
We
says-
love you.
Thank you.
She says hashtag save Azra.
The hashtag of this campaign, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, okay. Anybody got any plugs?
Dragon Heist tomorrow. We're maybe joining the Black Network or something. Yeah, that's a thing
Yeah.
with our paladin friend
Should get over it.
and lawful good drunken monk.
You're fine.
Yeah, fine. I lean more toward the good than the lol.
No plugs for me.
Keep an eye out in the coming weeks. I think we have one more game of Retroverse, and then it's going to campaign 2, which, like, yay! I have a lot to plan.
For those of you that backed the Kickstarter far enough to get the Test Wave 2, it's coming out Tuesday. At least it's planned to come out Tuesday on the 26th.
I thought it was Friday.
It said the 26th. So that's Tuesday.
Oh.
What a weird day.
That's a weird day.
Yeah. And since you guys weren't there last night, next Retroverse will be your guys' wedding that you're planning. Well, Hertz and
Yay!
Visca will be planning.
It'd be like, it's a great thing. Next thing, and we start with, you're at the courthouse, you sign the paper.
It's the year 20XX. the man is allowed to be involved in the wedding.
Also,
I don't remember what the fuck the year is in that game. It's so weird.
Also, the last time I saw Visca and Yost, which was at the beginning of yesterday's session, as of this recording, you took that ancient Lecture Dragon's heart and with him, and you both went off somewhere. I'll leave it up to you when we start next session what you did.
Well, shit, now we're gonna figure out what the fuck we did with that thing.
You got in-game a few weeks, because that's how long Hertz and Burm were gone to go to that rave.
Oh, okay.
At Castle Ravenloft.
Must have been one hell of an orgy.
Yeah. Yeah. Castle Ravenloft, it was pretty lit.
Nice.
But, if that's all of our plugs...
That's all, folks.
Thank you, the Lord of Winter, for blessing these poor adventurers.
Yes,
with
thank
some
you.
bits.
I just asked the DM if we can use a bit natural 20 to succeed 2 death saves, and he said yes. So
you'll be seeing that next session.
Plans.
So we'll call it a night here, and see some of you in the morning.
Down.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.